Let's begin now. Let's begin now.
This is not a drill.
Repeat, this is not a drill.
Is that all you got?
Let's begin now. What up? Shall we begin? Let's begin now. Let's begin now.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Infantry Outdoors Live. Yours truly, your favorite disabled DJ. Hey, I'm the Infantry, back at it again. Happy springtime to everybody. Welcome to the live broadcast. And if you're new here, welcome to Infantry Outdoors. I'm the Blind Sniper, and tonight we are going to have us a good time, as we do every Friday night from 10 o'clock to you guys say when. Well, for those that are in here, if you guys want to share it out, let people know, get more people in here. It's going to be a fun night because tonight we are talking all about springtime and what you guys like to do in the spring, What are your favorite springtime activities? Let me go ahead and turn on our wonderful producer in the studio tonight. So she's got her mic live as well. So as you guys requested, well, she's got a voice now. Just be careful what you wish for. So welcome to the broadcast. I hope that wherever you are around the world, you're having a truly amazing day. I hope you're having a great start to your spring. And like I said, tonight we're going to get into all of your favorite fun activities. What do you guys like to do in the springtime? Because the flowers are blooming, the birds are chirping, the ice is gone. So that should be an improvement in itself. But before we get started, as always, let's acknowledge the sponsors of tonight's live stream, which is Silver Connections Group and, of course, water purification products. Guys, if you're looking for either one of those services, they'll be linked down below. And, of course, if you use promo code Infantry with either service, you will get additional savings on your service. So it's good to use our name out there in the community. And big thanks to the sponsors for helping us out and keeping us going. So welcome, welcome, welcome. If you guys are in the chat, please drop a comment so we could see you. Say hello, say good evening, let us know you're here. And of course, give the video a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed, consider subscribing because, well, we've got a lot coming here on not only the live stream, but on our uploads and our program as well. So getting into tonight's program, springtime is in the air and it's warming up a little bit and then it cools down. And then it warms up and then it cools down. And I don't think Mother Nature knows what she really wants to do yet. But when she does, what are the things that you guys like to do? You know, what are some of the things that interest you, that get you outdoors, that, you know, you say, hey, thank God spring is here. I'm gonna go out and do this. What is it? So that's gonna be the question I ask everyone as they come in tonight, and hopes that, you know, we can get some good conversation going tonight. And of course, if you have any comments, questions, or concerns, as always, like we tell you, feel free to write to us at infantryoutdoors@yahoo.com. So anything pertaining to the broadcast or our shows, you can, of course, reach us through there. So yeah, guys, that's what's going on. That's what we're talking about tonight. I can start off with some of my favorite springtime activities, which one of them being one that I did today, which is starting some gardening, going out and starting a little garden. The reason I like doing this is, well, obvious, like everybody else. I don't plant pretty flowers and want my house to look pretty and all that. None of that. If I'm going to invest the time, money, and effort, I'm going to harvest it. So I have to be able to eat whatever it is I'm going to plant and take care of. That's just my thoughts on gardening. Some people like the pretty stuff. Some people like the fancy stuff. That's okay. You could do that. Me, if I can't eat it, it ain't going in the dirt and it ain't worth my time. Now, what I have done is I grow my plants in buckets or pots or raised beds, which we might even get into here soon. It's just something that I always like to do. And again, I'm planting things like cucumbers and garlic and bell peppers and squash and strawberries, things that I know my family's going to eat. And that's one of the biggest things, is knowing that they're going to eat it. So as we go to the store and we find things that I know we're going to eat, we expand, of course, the garden, which right now,
bucket system.
The bucket system. Right now, I mean, we're using 5-gallon buckets, and it works great, believe it or not, because as long as you don't allow the plant to grow too large, it will be able to live perfectly fine in the bucket. So trimming down and keeping the tree at a small level, or the bush or plant or whatever it is at a small, manageable enough level, and giving it its vitamins, and it's giving it its plants foods and its nitrates and things like that, it really does make a difference. So that's how we're doing those. Now, as far as raised beds, I'm going to start doing some of those with garlic, carrots, potatoes, things I know that we're going to eat. And this is just one of my springtime things that I want to talk about tonight, is gardening, because it is very relaxing. It's not really expensive. I mean, the way that I'm doing it is, and the reason I'm doing it the way I'm doing it is because I rent, and I have rented before and done gardens and moved. So essentially I've made $1,000, food garden at a residential area that I can't take with me, that now the new owner, the new person gets to have. So by growing in buckets, I can, if I decide to up and move, I can do that and take the garden with me. Now, on the other side of it is, as the seasons change and the sun changes, I can change where my location of my plants are. So if I have a plant that I notice one is getting too much sun, I can move it to a lesser sun area.
More shaded area.
Yeah, shaded area. So, that's the fun of it, the science. What works in a bucket, what doesn't, at least for me. Plus, where I live here, most of the ground here is kind of like sugar sandy. So there's not really a lot of dirt, at least a lot of good dirt anyway. Sunfish, how are you? Good to see you. Long time no see. Long time no see, Billy. Well, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Happy Friday. Cheers to you. Happy springtime to you. I'm going to hit you with the question I'm hitting everybody as they come in, but let's do our toast first.
Your cup is almost invisible.
My cup is almost invisible. That's pretty cool. What is your favorite springtime activity? Drop that in the comments for me. So like I said, the whole gardening thing, I started doing it basically just to cut out the grocery store. I don't know if you guys look at the price of bell peppers, onions, garlic, stupid things you use on a daily basis, that by doing a garden, it's really not that hard to maintain a garden. I mean, hell, you go out and you water it every day. If you are doing the bucket system, depending on where you live, you're going to either want to water a little bit more or a little bit less. But growing in containers, they usually requires more moisture. So Sunfish says, being a damn quail farmer. All right. Well, that's what you look forward to every springtime. That's awesome.
That's awesome.
There's nothing wrong with quail. I like quail. It's very
good
tasty.
eating.
Very tasty in the oven. But that's another thing we talk about, quail farming. Now, what is it that you like the most out of being a quail farmer? For me, there's different things. Like I said, with the springtime, I look forward to planting, and
Probably
it's been a while
since
I've had any type of area to do this. So this year is kind of like our first year after the winter that killed everything, to actually start doing this with my kids. And my son loves it. My boys, they love it. My son goes out every morning before school and he checks all the plants before he gets in the car. My 4-year-old, he'll go out and he's like, Dad, look how big you're getting. And yeah, we got to keep watching them. You're going to start having stuff on them soon. And it's great to see how the kids see it, to go from a little tiny plant that you buy at the store to what they're becoming and what they're growing into. And it's going to be even better for them to see how the food comes off of it. So that's just one springtime thing that I enjoy, that I look forward to. The other one, obviously, being fishing. You guys know I'm a big fishing nut. I love fishing. Getting back and drinking a beer and watching the birds interact with each other. Now, that sounds pretty cool.
We do have some really pretty birds up here, though. We have some really pretty cardinals and robins that come out and play.
Yeah.
They're fun to watch.
That's another thing, too. Springtime hit and all these birds showed up.
And the owls talking to each other.
And the owls, the owls. Hoo, 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 hoo. And you can hear them from like, one will be half a mile that way, one will be over here, and you'll hear them communicating. And just, it's really nice. Way better than the city was, man. All you could hear is traffic in the city. And at night, you still hear traffic because we're not like country. I don't want y'all to think I'm in the boonies or anything. But to be able to hear birds chirping in the distance and dogs barking far away.
And the cows moving in the next pasture over.
It's a nice feeling. It really is. We had a great day, I'm guessing that's supposed to be. We got Bob White quail. Oh, nice. Bob Whites. You eat those, right? Bob Whites. I'm pretty sure you do. Laugh out loud. We had a great horned owl get into the quail cage and got trapped. I had to take my fishing net and release them. And that's what we have here, is the great horned owls.
I had one.
Them damn things are every bit of 3 feet
in the
tall.
driveway. I had one stop me in my tracks in the driveway.
Every bit of 3 foot this thing was. Neat. You don't get to see that in the city. So, you know, raising quail, that's an awesome thing to do.
No, he's shooting them.
Or shooting them, rather.
Harvesting. He's a quail farmer. Harvesting them.
Right. Okay, so we're harvesting. Either way, what I was saying is raising and harvesting quail is a great thing because, again,
He said, yes, we eat them, and plus we have labs that we are training for bird dogs.
Oh, that's cool. See, I'm all for you sustaining yourself and sustaining, you know, off of the food that's provided to you from nature. I really am big on that because I know all of us, we go to the grocery store and y'all see the prices we pay at the grocery store for a little tiny bit of meat or a little tiny bit of vegetables.
Danny says bullets we hear down here.
Yeah, I just bought 3 more boxes yesterday, speaking of bullets.
What's up, Danny?
What's going on, Danny? Today? How you doing, brother? Miss you, man. My fishing buddy.
We'll be down there soon. Don't worry.
Yeah, I'll be down there soon. My brother's moving houses. I got to come pick up stuff and
still want that 4-wheeler.
Yeah,
too.
I still want to come pick up that 4-wheeler. Danny, what is your favorite springtime activity? That's the question I'm hitting everybody up tonight. What is your favorite springtime activity? What are you looking forward to in springtime to do? You know, that's what I want to know from everybody. I've touched on gardening.
Sunfish says he really needs some 308.
I haven't found 308, but I have found 762 by 51. So I've been buying up that only because it's all I can find. I have 2 boxes of 308, but I think
Danny says working.
Now we're like 10 boxes of 762 NATO. I'm just grabbing whatever I can find whenever I can find it. So if there's shotgun on the shelf, I'll grab some shotgun.
Sunfish says LMAO.
Basically whatever I can get because it's hard to find. That's why I'm glad I have a 308 because I can shoot 2 types of rounds. So if 308's not available, then I can, you know, go. I like that multi-feature, the ability to do that. Like with my carry gun, I carry a Taurus Judge. So I have the option of carrying multiple rounds. 410 shotgun is the round, my preferred round I carry in it. Then you got the 45 long Colt, and you can fire 45 ACP if you have moon rings. So just the versatility of a firearm is something that I like. I've always loved the shotgun because you can change up everything by changing around. You don't have to buy another gun. You want home defense, you know, put in this type of round. You want to put a hole in something, put in a slug. You want to hit 4 guys standing next to each other, put in some birdshot. You really want to make them have a bad day, put in some rock salt rounds, you know.
Possibilities are
possibilities. That's what I like about it. Do like in the movies. Take the round out and put nickels or quarters in it. I mean, hell, whatever you want to do.
Get yourself a Harley Quinn gun. You're set.
But
glitter, quarters, marbles. Shoot it all.
Oh, so the rain hit today. Didn't get to do much out. But listen, guys, I'm going to need your opinion coming up here soon. Okay? I'm really going to need your opinion because I created a new intro for the channel. I'm going to release it as a video. It'll be the next video that I release. The reason I'm going to release it by itself is I have to make sure I've done my homework, and I've done this before and I've gotten screwed on it. I found another song that is really good for the channel. Again, I took the time to make an intro and to do things with it, but before I did this, I did my homework. At least I hope to God I did. So I'm going to release it by itself to see if there's any copyright issues. And if it flies, then I think we have a new intro, boys and girls. I really do. I think you're really going to like it. It's better than the one that you guys see now. As you guys can see from the whole live stream, I'm doing things differently. I'm making them better. Welcome to my garden. I'm sure you guys like how my garden's set up in my background here. Figured I'd take you outside and let you see it. But, everything's going to change here in the live stream. And that's what I want to, want you guys to notice. The audio's better. The effects are better. And remember that if you want to help us keep going as a channel, that you can do it in one of 2 ways. The first way, of course, if you're a business or you're a company, you can always reach out and write to us at infantryoutdoors@yahoo.com. Comments, questions, concerns, advertising, it's all. You just hit us up, and we'll be happy to get a hold of you. Now, the other way you can do it is by donating via PayPal. Anyone can do it. Go to paypal.me/Infantry Outdoors. All donations to this program go right back in to making this program. Now, all donations and advertisers and sponsors are noted in all of our live streams and upcoming programs. So donate today because everything helps. It's getting better in here. Look, guys, you can see my monitor over here. I got multiple monitors, a microphone. We're doing big things here on this Friday night live stream because I want to be able to do bigger and better things as a live stream. Each week we theme and do a different topic. But again, we always get off topic. We always talk about whatever you guys want to talk about because Friday nights are here for you. Your chance to get one-on-one contact with your favorite creator and just chit-chat, and all that good sort of stuff. So tonight's topic, again, is what is your favorite springtime activity? Now, again, I have multiples, and I'm asking you guys as you come in, what is your favorite springtime activity? Excuse me. Now, if you missed the live stream and you are watching this on the replay, drop in the comments below. What do you like to do in the springtime? What is your favorite activity? Do you like camping, fishing, kayaking, canoeing, going to the water parks? What do you like to do? Morel mushrooms seem to be a big thing right now, which I would like to go do, is go out and try to find some morel mushrooms and see. Obviously, that would be something more for the producer to point out, but I would like to do that because I love mushrooms.
Danny says he's going to be spending money on the boat, buying a new trolling motor because the cable broke.
No.
But if the trolling motor is working or is not working and the engine's working, that's the least of your concerns.
Yeah, did you get the engine fixed? Is the engine working now? I mean, I'd be more worried about that.
At least you have a big motor. The trolling motor, it's okay.
I'm sitting here with a bad lower unit. I got to take it back. I still got to take mine into the shop. So I can't wait for that because I really do want to get out and fish. But I am also looking into getting possibly a roundabout. And we got bigger news coming down the pipeline for you guys too, that we're looking into getting something to help get us mobile more and to be able to travel more. So new vehicle coming down the pipeline here very soon that we'll be introducing you guys to as well. So like I said, I've been working behind the scenes. I might not be putting up videos like I should, but there's a lot of things going on behind the scenes, a lot of improvements. The studio's here. So I'll be able to get back to doing voiceovers. If you guys need any voiceover content for your channel, hit up your boy. Or if you need commercials for your business, that's radio or TV commercials, anything like that. Anything audio or video related, you can write to us and get a hold of us. Or just call me if you guys, most of you in the chat got my number anyway. But if you don't, you can always hit us up there or go to our website at infantryoutdoors.com. You can always find me. That's for sure. So, what else springtime can we talk about?
Danny said, spend $500 on repairs and still runs like shh.
Oh, no good. Well, that's the thing about a boat, dude. So you're always fixing it.
And it comes up here as this message is being held for review because he put the word.
Oh, well, we can approve it.
I can show it.
Yeah, you can show it. Spending money on a boat, buying a new trolling motor. Am I that far behind in the chat?
Yeah,
Really?
but he's only got one comment under it.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I wonder how you're getting my chat before me. That's kind of funny, right?
Yeah, for once.
So another favorite, obviously, thing is fishing. I love springtime fishing. I love when the water gets active. However, I don't like bed fishing. I am not, as you guys know, especially like Danny. Danny's been fished with me. Unless I have someone like Danny that knows to point them out to me to show me where the beds actually are. I can't find them. So it's really like blind fishing for him. But springtime, I love fishing. The water temperatures warm up. The waters kind of get more into my familiar zone, and that's what I'm more comfortable fishing in. So for me, springtime, I would definitely say fishing. Camping is another big thing that we like to do in our family, especially during the springtime when it's not so hot and it's still cool out and you can enjoy the outdoors. So if you guys have a chance, get out camping, try that. Kayaking is another one, especially now that we moved up here to North Florida. I'm looking forward to kayaking some of the rivers, some of the springs, and just checking out what's around here.
I'm excited to break out my new paddleboard.
Yeah, she got a paddleboard, so it's going to be interesting to see her take her first plunge.
Hey, I'm expecting to get wet, but you gotta Got to crawl before you can walk.
At the end of the day, if you have a good time doing it, that's really all that matters.
It's definitely going to be a lot of exercise and balancing, and
it's definitely all that matters. So
watch out for the alligator. Yeah, I'll be all right.
Only 2 people in the room is what my count says. Is that what yours says?
That's what mine says.
That's what yours says. So, guys, I encourage you to share us out tonight
The
because
gators gotta watch out for me. I'm the
we
one with
gonna
the
need
paddle.
to help.
Haven't seen any gators yet, but we've definitely heard them at the one lake we go to.
Oh yeah, I heard them. I didn't
haven't
see
seen
them
them yet.
Now, mind you, this place is called Alligator Lake. It's got freaking alligators in it. Who would go figure? But I'm out there on a kayak, and I hear oh. I'm like, oh yeah, I hear you. Yeah, you come over here, I'm gonna put a big hole in you. So you stay on your side of the pond, I'm gonna stay on my side of the pond, and we'll be good. But yeah, that's been about the extent of alligators up here.
Not like down south.
We don't go looking for them; they don't go looking for us. It's not like down where Danny is, where you can take out a boat and the gators come to the boat because they're curious about what the hell you're doing out there. It's not like that here, at least not that I've noticed yet. But
then again, it's still been cool out when we've been up
yeah,
here. We haven't really gone summer.
It's weird up here. Okay, it's not like down there where you guys just have heat. One day of cold a year, heat. It was almost 90 2 days ago. Then it was in the 70s yesterday. Today, I don't even think it was other than the mid 70s. Like the weather here can't figure out what it wants to do. It doesn't know if it wants to be hot. It doesn't know if it wants to be cold. It doesn't know if it wants it don't know what's going on. And I'm sure most of the country's like that because I was reading on my phone about late spring snowfall and stuff like that. I'm like, what? It's snowing in springtime.
Some people's favorite spring activities are going to be snowboarding still.
I'm telling you. I want to say, what's your favorite springtime activity? Oh, I'm still snowboarding. Infantry. What are you talking about? Man. But, lots of things to do in springtime. And the whole purpose of this is just to give you guys some ideas and maybe find a new activity that you might want to do or give it a try. And if there's any way that we can help you, feel free to reach out to us. If you have any questions on how to get started, or maybe you're disabled like I am and you want to know how you can get into it or what you need to do to get started, or reach out to us. We'll help you out in any way we can. I got quite a few companies and disability services that I work with that might be able to help you out. So don't think because you are differently abled that you can't do what you want to do, because you can. So looks like it's gonna be a slow night tonight. And for us, the crazy thing is it's raining, so we figured it'd be a pretty good night. Everybody's stuck in the house, but I gotta remember it's not just raining where we are. It probably ain't raining where y'all are. But anyway, we go.
Yeah.
What?
Danny says, "How's your golf game?"
My golf game? As long as you tell me which way the hole is, I'm pretty good at it.
Mini golf. I did you win? No, Brandon beat Logan.
Won.
Logan beat us in mini golf.
Logan beat us in mini golf. Believe it or not,
that says anything,
I'm pretty good at most things. I will surprise you. Golf, all you have to do is tell me, look, dude, straight down, and then it hooks this way a little bit, and then there's the hole. But you have to watch my ball. I can't see my ball. But I do very well on the golf course, believe it or not, for being blind. And my wife will tell you, my short game is pretty damn good.
He's good at bowling, too.
Yeah, I'm really good at bowling, too. That's what I might do up here. We were talking about that. Is apparently up here, bowling is so big to the point to where the bowling alley closes at 5 p.m. every day because of the leagues. Now, I love bowling. I had a 180 average when I bowled for quite a few years. One of the last few things I did with my dad. But I maybe end up doing it again. That's not really a springtime sport. That's one you can do year round, but
fun nonetheless.
Yeah. And it used to piss people off when they found out that I was blind and I beat them. He's not blind. How can you say he's blind? Look at the game he just bowled. Yeah, well, I'm the one in here practicing 3 days a week.
Kingpin too.
Yeah, Kingpin too. Instead of the arm, I got no hand, I got no eye. I just did the old Caddyshack. Be the ball. Be the ball. But oh man. Like I said, I think it's going to be a slow Friday night. Where's everybody at, man? Guys, share us out. Share us out. Share us out.
Well, we have gotten 7 thumbs up, which is interesting considering
there hasn't been 7 people in here.
there's not been 7 people.
It's weird how this works because.
But hey,
let me tell you guys
7
this,
thumbs
all right?
up, 2 watching, we'll take it.
Let me tell you guys this. All right. Honest to God, on my Facebook page, I share these things out every week. Okay, I share out the episodes every Wednesday. I share out the live stream, and for some reason, it will say on my Facebook page, it tells you on your post how many people this reached, and then it tells you, your shares and all that other good stuff. Well, I'm averaging per post 21 shares per post, but it's only reached 9 people. So how can I have 21 shares if 9 people only seen it? I think there's something messed up, and YouTube too, because recently they did an update or something, and I noticed that when they did the update that I'm not getting the views I was getting. I'm not getting the response I was getting. I'm not getting the live stream coverage that I was getting. So I think there's something going on. And that's where I depend on you guys to share us out. That's what we tell you every Friday. Share us out. Let people know what we're doing. All it takes is a minute of your time to hit that share button and put it out on one of your platforms and things like that. Come join the fun. Come join the discussion. Whatever you want to put. Your support really does make this channel go a long way. So thank you guys for your support in advance. And if you guys could do that tonight on a slow night like it is, it'd be greatly appreciated. I know Coyote ain't gonna be here tonight. He texted me earlier. I love Kyle, man. He sent me a video message of him at the Beaver Dam. He said, I might not make it, brother infantry. I'm trying to get this beaver. We just did this and this. It was really cool. So thanks for the video, Kyle, when you watch on the replay, bro. That was really neat. But as long as you get the beaver, I'm all good. Now, if you don't get the beaver, I'm going to be a little upset at you. Just a little bit. But guys, don't ever feel like you're obligated to be here, like you have to be here. We are very thankful when you are here and those that do come in, especially my moderators and the people that are here every week with us. It really does mean
Danny
a
a moderator.
What's that?
I said I'm gonna make Danny a moderator.
Yeah, you're gonna make Danny a moderator. Turn him blue.
Yeah.
They're all yellow on my screen. Won't it make my brown eyes blue? Yeah.
Yeah. All right. He's now a mod.
All right. Danny's now a moderator. So, for those watching on the replay, if you guys do want to be part of the Friday Night Live broadcast, or if you guys want to do any advertising or anything, I'm going to probably break real quick here. So let me go ahead and say, guys, that we are going to do our little break thing here. Let me do all the announcements out the way. If you'd like to advertise, comment, questions, or concerns for this program or anything that Infantry Outdoors does, write to us at infantryoutdoors@yahoo.com. I can't talk. Yahoo.com. And of course, if you want to help support the program, well, donations are always greatly accepted, and all donations go into the program. So donate today at paypal.me/Infantry Outdoors. There's the ways that you guys can support the program. Now, all donations and advertisements are noted in all of our upcoming live streams and our Wednesday programming. So with that said, we are going to pause for the cause, come for a break. And when we come forward, hey, there's more store here on Infantry Outdoors Live. Don't y'all move and stick a stay, because we'll be back right after this. Tonight's Infantry Outdoors live stream is brought to you in part by Silver Connections Group, full digital marketing agency. Improve your social media standings. Boost your Google rankings. Get a website for yourself or your business. Contact them today at silverconnectionsmobile.com. Water purification products. Pure water at your fingertips. Fully licensed and insured. Products, service, and full installation. Shop today at waterpurificationproducts.com. That's right. All you got to do to advertise is just get a hold of a brother, and we'll get your product out in front of a worldwide audience here on YouTube and across our other platforms. So, yeah, like I said, you guys can see the new graphics and stuff. I'm working really hard on improving the live stream every week, doing my homework, learning my softwares, buying new computers. Installing new softwares and all that good sort of stuff. And, I had a software that I'm a big fan of Adobe Audition. I've been a fan of it since it was Cool Edit Pro, going way back. And I've always used it at the radio stations, and I've had this software forever. And I haven't bought the purchased licensed product. And I've been installing it. I've only had 2 computers over the course of 20 years. And I've only installed it once. So I go to install it on this new home studio computer, and it won't let me register it. It won't let me activate it. And there's multiple ways you can get an activation code on this. You could click and register, which it didn't work. And it was over the web. That didn't work. Then they even said, register by phone. So I said, let me try that. I called on the phone. Sorry, this no longer works. Basically what happens is they eliminated the server that contains the access for this particular software. So I had to reach out to Adobe, and I said, hey, listen, how is this fair that I own this licensed copy of this program, and now you decide to turn it off? You can't do that. That's like giving me a car, not telling me up front anything. And then 10 years down the road, you shut my car off with the sole purpose intent of me to buy a new car. But there's nothing wrong with my car. All I need is a stupid activation code, a set of numbers that the software will recognize to unlock the 30-day trial that says, hey, you bought it, and we verified that you bought it. That's all that code means. So long story short, big shout out to the folks at Adobe. They sent me a brand new copy of, they call it CS6, I think is what it's called. But it's a new Adobe. So big shout outs to the folks at Adobe. Thank you so much for that. But it kind of does suck that now I have this software that I love and I'm very familiar with. I'm deadly with Adobe, and I can't use it. I have to relearn it. Like, the new Adobe is great and all, but relearning things for blind people is never the optimal thing to do. For us to relearn software, it really does take a little bit for us to find locations of things and to find like presets and things that I know are in the old system are not there now. So, but yeah, big shout out to Adobe for at least hooking me up with new software. That was great, man, because I did buy this, fair is fair. You shut down the software, you should have let go, just cancel activation of the software. If you type in your serial number, boom, and hit enter, what the hell do you care at that point? It's old software. You're obviously shutting it down anyway. So just my thoughts on that. Anyways, back to springtime. Welcome, every guys. If you're just joining us, I am DJ Infantry, your favorite stable DJ. You know what we do every Friday night from 10 p.m. to you guys say when here on Infantry Outdoors Live. Tonight's topic is your favorite springtime activity. What do you like to do most about getting into the great outdoors now that the cold weather is parting ways for everybody except Danny, because he didn't have any. I don't think you had any cold weather this year, really. But another thing I want to touch on that's a favorite activity of mine is the ability to barbecue. To go out and barbecue. I love to barbecue. I had 6 smokers at one time because I love to barbecue so much. It's just one of them things that I love to just stand by the meat, and cook it and just be in my own world. It's like a little zone I get into. But barbecuing is definitely a springtime activity I would definitely say I'd have to enjoy. And if you are new and you are coming into the chat, the question to you tonight is, what is your favorite springtime activity? What do you like to do in the spring? Comments, drop them below if you're watching in the replay. And if you're here in the chat, well, please, by all means, drop comments in the chat. So, barbecuing is a good thing because, it's not too hot. It's not too cold. Yeah, the bugs are already out. That's one thing that gets me nuts, to the bugs. Like here where we live now, we have these bugs, caterpillars. And I'm sure y'all are like, oh, yeah, caterpillars. We have them everywhere. Like
Invasion of the caterpillars.
Yeah, and like literally an invasion of the kid. They are everywhere to the point where like there was a couple days I was afraid to go outside because they're falling from the damn trees. And they're like woolly, hairy, nasty, devil-looking caterpillars.
With horns and fur and spikes
horns,
and different colors. And
it's one of them things where you don't know what the hell it is, so you don't even want to touch it. I'm afraid to even put my hand down on the rail because, again, they're small. I can't, unless I look down, I can't see them.
Some of them look like sticks standing straight up, too.
Yeah, that's another issue. Some of them look like little sticks, so... we just tell the kids don't touch them. They're all poison. They don't want to hurt you. If you touch them, just leave them alone and let them do caterpillar things and, see what happens. But yeah, we have a lot of bugs, a lot of odd looking caterpillars, devil looking caterpillars.
And we got to be careful they don't eat the plants too.
Yeah. Now that I'm gardening, I got to watch that they don't eat my wonderful little plants and things like that, because that wouldn't be good. That would be no good if they eat my plants. No good at all. Especially as hard as I worked on them and as much money I got just in dirt. Yeah, I know a bag of dirt is like $6. And it takes like a bag of dirt, just about a bag of dirt, to do a 5-gallon bucket. So it's like $5 per 5 gallons almost. A little bit, you get like a little bit left over. So it's not just a bag per 5-gallon bucket. But either way, I got some money locked up in some dirt in some buckets. So I'm really hoping positive things for this little garden. The strawberry plant made it through winter, which I was very surprised. It's actually looking like it's going to do really good. I don't know if it's going to be big enough to produce anything this year, maybe next year. But
it survived the frost, which is pretty great.
Yeah, which is pretty nice. And that's the other thing, like with container growing. I don't mean to go back to gardening and everything, guys, but nobody's really commenting or saying anything, so I'm just rambling on. With container growing, if you're in an area like where I live, where you get frost and you get freeze and you get not good for plants, I can bring my stuff in the house. I just put a tarp down on the floor, grab the containers, and bring everybody in the house and keep them warm for a day or two or whatever, which is a nice option with container growing. So, but yeah, that's how it goes in the wicked, wicked, wild, wild west. Wow, I can't believe it's really going to be one of these slow nights.
For anybody coming in, don't forget to share out the live. Give us that thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. Tell us.
And don't forget, we do this every Friday night at 10 p.m. to you guys say when. And if you have a topic you'd like for us to cover, here on the show, again, you can drop it in the comments. You can drop it in the chat. You can always write to me. I'll put that up here again so that you guys, you can always write to us and get a hold of us. Because I'm always looking for new topics to talk about every Friday. And if you guys want to be part of that, you're welcome to. If you have a topic you want me to cover, if you have something you want me to discuss, if you have, a disability you would like for me to help you with, get a hold of us. That's what we're here to do. But, coming up with different topics every week is getting tough.
And if there's anybody in here, we can leave the link down below for you to come in and join us on the chat. If you want to come in, stop by, say hi. You can always leave that link down below.
Yep. Yeah, if I see anybody who wants to come in, I'll give you the link. But it's kind of slow tonight. I think it's going to be an early night, which is a shame because I was looking forward to hanging out with y'all. See, brought y'all in the garden and all that good sort of stuff, and nobody want to come hang out tonight. That's
Danny
okay.
says trolling motors.
You want to talk about trolling motors? Trolling motors are simple. They get power or they don't. They work or they don't. End of story. If you have a fuse in line between your battery and a trolling motor, and the trolling motor is not working, check your 50 amp fuse. There should be a 50 amp fuse in line with your trolling motor. Check that. If that's good, and then your trolling motor still doesn't work, depending on whether you have a hand drive or a foot drive, your foot drive could be the pedal. It could be the wires from the pedal to the head, which most brands like Minn Kota, you can change out the cables. You can change out the pedal. I know most of them you can nowadays. I'm pretty sure you can. So if it's the foot drive that's causing the issue, you can always turn that or fix that. If it's the head, that's pretty much you're done. Just get a new trolling motor. And if it's a new trolling motor that you recently bought, it should be under warranty, bro. Just food for thought on that one. Other than that, with a trolling motor, basically you're going to get a trolling motor bigger than what you think you're going to need because, 45 pounds, that's good for like a John
Danny
boat.
says, is that poison ivy behind you?
No, man, that's my garden. That's my garden into the depths of reality.
Or cable?
It's pretty neat.
Oh, it's a circular tree.
Oh, yeah, this behind me, these are trees that have grown into an archway.
If you move out of the way, you can see that it goes back. Like the
Wait, which way do I
spiral
need to go? I need to go, hold on.
toward the door.
Yeah, I need to roll this way, then you guys can see it.
Go farther back. No. Yeah. There you go. There you go. That's good.
That's my tunnel to happiness one day. And that's the thing. Like every week, I'm gonna have a new background up there when we have new companies come on, or if any of the social media platforms that I work with, I'll have their banners and stuff up there. Again, it's another way to improve the live stream. To try to get viewership. If you guys have any ideas of what I can do, or if you like things that you see that are new, tell me. If you think you putting up that banner, I don't really like that. Okay, well, let me know that, because you guys' opinions do matter, believe it or not.
Danny
You guys
says, how long to grow it?
Oh, it took like 400 years, Danny, for me to grow that trees like that. Yeah, just about 400 years to get them the perfect shape. Could walk underneath it without hitting my head. So I really can't believe it's that slow tonight. Like, I'm surprised. But I guess we got to take the goods with the bads. Some nights we have a whole bunch of people, and then other nights we don't.
We have three.
We have three. But
we're here. We'll try to make it an hour. Hi, Mike. Yay, you're here. Share it out. We need help.
Yeah, we need help. Yeah, we sound like a charity case. Mike, we need help. Nobody's here tonight. Mike, tactical technician, what is your favorite springtime activity? What do you look forward most about spring? What is your favorite activity? Drop it in the comments, brother.
It's crazy that
And cheers to you and the family, my man.
on, I can hear the rain on the roof.
What's that?
So even with the headphones on, I can hear the rain on the roof.
Yeah. Yeah, I got new headphones coming too, boys and girls. Wireless ones. I found wireless ones that will, in fact, plug into my control board, which is a big thing. They have wireless Bluetooth headphones and all that crap, but they don't plug into mixing boards like studio boards, like what I have here. And that's what we are getting our audio from. So I did some homework, did some research, and I got a 2-pair, one for me, one for the producer, of wireless headphones that will plug into the mixing board. So it'll be nice not to have.
Mike says spring cleaning, out with the old, in with the new.
That's your favorite springtime activity? I mean, that's a good one. We didn't talk about spring cleaning, boys and girls.
Well, you're doing your own spring cleaning, making your new intro and everything else.
Yeah,
too.
I guess in a way you could look at it that way. Rebuilding the studio, redoing what I did in here, revamping the intros. And a lot of that came with getting new software, and that the old stuff I had, it wasn't there anymore. So beware when you guys upgrade. If you're probably going to laugh at me because you already did it, but I waited to the last minute to upgrade to Windows 10. And when I did, I had so much stuff that I lost because of the upgrade, even using the same softwares, that I had to recreate everything. Banners and bumpers and sweepers and everything else had to be recreated again. And then by getting this live stream computer that we have here and studio computer, I had to, again, take the same software and install it and then recreate what I just recreated in the laptop that I've been using for years. So it's been a grind. So spring cleaning is definitely a good thing. I think everybody should do it. Go through your house, just throw stuff away. And good save, infantry. And clean up your life. Start fresh for a new year. Have a clean start, a clean slate, a clean area to work with, a clean garden. Things like that.
Things are starting to turn green again.
What did it say? Raining there? Yeah, it's raining.
It hasn't stopped raining all night.
It's been raining all night. Good for the garden, though. Especially I just put in 3 sweet bell pepper plants into buckets today, so the rain will be good for them to sit and settle. But it's supposed to rain all weekend, and that's going to suck. It really is. I got a little bit of filming to do, and I literally have
in a project build.
I have 1 3-second piece that I have to film for the intro, and the new intro is done. Tactical Tech has had a preview over the phone of the new intro, and he said it's really good.
Crystal. Hey, Crystal, welcome to the show. Soaps, Kinghorn. I plant loofah sponge in the spring. That's interesting.
I use loofah sponge in the shower.
But I bet that helps with her soaps, though.
Yeah. Welcome back, Miss Crystal. How you doing? I've actually been waiting and wondering how come I haven't heard from you. I thought you forgot about me.
I'm excited about your soaps, and I can't wait to get more product from you. So keep in contact with us.
Yeah. Reach out to me. I was a little nervous that like I did something wrong or something. I don't know. But welcome to the live streams. Good to have you. I was curious, like I said, to know how you enjoyed the broadcast that we if you guys missed the broadcast where we discussed about her soaps, you can click back and about 2 live streams ago and hear all about it.
Kinghorn Farm soaps.
But anyways, Miss Crystal, what is your favorite springtime thing to do? What do you most look forward to when springtime comes around? What activity do you like to do? I've listed off quite a few. I like fishing.
Danny wants to know how to create a banner in the next topic.
How to create a banner. What kind of banner? A banner for what? Like a banner to put back here? A banner to put on the screen? What do you mean a banner? Because I could cover that in 2 minutes. That's not really. I need like a whole topic. Like if you guys want to know how to edit videos, we could talk about that. Do you want to know? I don't know. That's where I'm getting to. I'm starting to get writer's block. I'm 200 episodes in to Infantry Outdoors, and it's getting, the brain is getting a little clogged. So if you guys have ideas, but as far as making a banner, we could talk about that now.
He says yes.
Yes, what? That helps none. You want a banner to go on your wall, like a vinyl banner? Then what I do is I hire people for that. I use Vistaprint for most of my stuff, believe it or not, my business cards and things like that. I'm actually looking for a graphics company up here. All of it. Okay, well, there you go. There's how you make a banner for your business. Go to vistaprint.com. Or check out a print-on-demand company like that.
Computer?
Then if you want to make a banner for this, like what I'm doing here, I create it in the virtual Power Director. I create like this graphic right here that you see me put up with our email for you guys to contact us. Basically, this is a video file
Crystal uses Vistaprint as well.
that I created, and then I just took the video file and inserted it into what you would see over here on this screen. Here, let me flip you. What I have on this screen is my OBS, and I basically dropped it into the OBS, assigned it to a button on my keypad, and I hit the keypad, and it brings it up. So
Good evening, fishing trucker. Welcome to the broadcast.
Fishing trucker. How's it going, brother? That's the next thing I'm going to put on this damn pad is some sound effects for like people like fishing trucker when he comes in. I'd be like, yeah, brother.
Hey, don't forget Mike.
Well, Tactical Tech, he's a truck driver too, but we got to theme it to like their name. You know what I'm saying?
Danny says so much to learn.
Like Danny would come in and you hear because he's a mechanic, you know. Fishing trucker, of course. Well, that's tactical technician.
It would be a loading pew pew. Yeah, that's what it would be.
Every time tactical tech comes in here and
that would be his. That would be his.
I'm the human sound effects machine, right?
Each of our mods, each mod would have their own sound effects.
Each mod has their own sound effect.
Yes.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. So when they pop in the room, you hear it. Whoa, Danny's here. What's going on, Danny? You know,
I wouldn't be such a bad thing.
Truck driver
I
coming
think they'd appreciate
it. But we just got to make sure that when we don't want to hear is a. Yeah, nobody wants that sound effect.
Danny says, "What bottom?"
What bottom?
Probably on the banner. Okay, when you were talking about the bottom of the banner with the email at Yahoo part.
I don't know. I'm lost there.
You're okay. It's all right.
Yeah, it's all right.
He was talking about the banners, and you were showing him the page.
Oh,
Fishing Trucker says, "How are you guys doing tonight?"
We're doing good, brother. How about you? Fishing Trucker, I'm going to ask you the question of the night that's going out to everybody in the chat. What is your favorite springtime activity? What do you look forward to most when springtime comes around? What is your favorite thing to do? Everybody's been sharing that tonight. And guys, I thank you for sharing it. And I appreciate you guys always answering the question of the night. Remember, we theme each Friday night to a different topic. So if you guys have a topic you'd like for us to discuss, something that you would like us to cover, write us, drop it in the chat, drop it in the comments, and let us know, because if we can help you or we can do a night about it, well, we're all about doing that. So,
and don't forget to share out the live.
Yeah.
Give us a thumbs up. Tell everyone to come
and
visit us.
Wait, but check it out, Miss Producer. We got that covered nowadays.
But that's all right.
Like I said, new stuff on the channel. New stuff on the live stream. Taking it to another level, guys. I'm trying to take it to another level. So
Fishing Trucker says, fishing!
Fishing! Yeah, full show.
Fishing Trucker shared out our live.
Fishing Trucker, I got to ask what specifically, because, we could say fishing, but what specifically fishing? Is there a particular fish in spring that you like to go for? Is there a particular technique you're looking forward to using? Are you looking forward to bedding season? Everybody loves fishing, but why spring? What about springtime fishing excites you? Because I'm from Florida. We don't have frozen water. I mean, we do if it happens, but we don't have we have open water year round. We have open water year round. So for me, fishing is pretty much the same summer, spring, winter, fall. It's just either slower or faster here in Florida. That's really the key. If it's cold, you go slower. If it's really hot, you go slower. If it's anything in between, you can do whatever you want and the fish will respond. So
I'm surprised nobody has any favorite springtime hunting. Nobody's really talked about hunting.
Yeah, nobody's talked about springtime turkey season.
Well, I mean, we have the quail, but that's about it.
Yeah, we had a quail hunt earlier.
Crystal says crabbing.
crabbing. Now that I miss doing down in South Florida. And we lived pretty much where you could crab 5 minutes from a house in any direction. For blue crab, right now, stone crab season. I know everybody down south is getting stone crab. So if y'all are watching me in the replay, send me a package with some stone crabs.
The fishing trucker says pre-spawn, spawn, and post-spawn. Papa Rome says, hell yeah, turkey hunt. Papa Rome says, what's up, brother?
See, we got to get Papa Rome's a sound effect, too. Papa Rome's be like, I don't know. He'd be another probably like gun or something like that for a sound effect. Or like he likes, hell yeah, turkey season.
He says, have no idea what you're talking about. Just came in.
Well,
our favorite springtime
the question
activities.
tonight is for everybody that comes in, Papa Rome's, which I do thank you for coming in, brother. Let me do my get. Cheers to you, bro. Much love. Papa Rome's been with me for a long time, bro. Like family. Brother, the question tonight is, what is your favorite springtime activity? What do you look forward to the most when springtime rolls around? Now, I've been seeing a lot of folks on YouTube and across the board posting morel mushroom hunting and shed hunting, which I want to go shed hunting. I don't know if that's here in Florida yet or what, but I want to go shed hunting. I want to try to find some sheds. I don't want to miss out on that.
Papa Rome says, yes, sir. I gobble all the time. Just drive it a week before turkey season until the last day. Haha.
Awesome, dude. I miss it.
Ours. Cheers, brother.
Thank you, bro. Our season ends. What's today's date? 16th. So in 9 days.
Yeah, very soon.
Turkey season ends. And I'm going to miss out on it this year. But as always, next year.
He said turkey hunting all until noon and lake trout fishing or striper fishing all afternoon while finding morels all same time. See, now I got to ask, does anybody know, do I have morels down here? In North Florida. Like North Florida, when I say North Florida, I'm 60 miles from Georgia. North Florida, not like, I'm almost out the damn state. So I have found chanterelles. We have found Super Mario mushrooms. We have found big, giant, underneath my boat, there was like a white cap that looked like a freaking table. We found a lot of different types of mushrooms just in the front yard. Papa says, I know Tennessee has them.
Tennessee has them. I wonder if we could Google it. Yeah, we could Google it.
And they are out right now.
And they're out right now. 10-4.
Well, Tennessee is only a few hours away, too. Papa says,
are there more mushrooms in North Florida?
Papa Rome says giant puffball. According to the Great I think we do have the giant puffballs here.
Florida and the deep southern areas of these states are not conducive to the morel.
Boo!
A fishing trucker says, you around Lake City then.
10-4, good buddy. I am minutes outside. If you come into Lake City ever and you don't call me, I'll be offended. I'm
Right says, I just finished the beaver traps heading home, but listening in now.
Hey, there's my coyote. All right, see, his would be. We're working on sound effects for everybody when they come in.
Papa says the one under his boat sounds like a giant puffball. Then he described.
No. The one under my boat wasn't.
It was a giant puffball. I took the picture and
this thing was big.
Yeah, it was a giant puffball.
Hold on, let me make sure. I gotta look at this. Yes, it was big like this. It was a big freaking mushroom.
It was big.
It was white. It was flat. It looked like a damn table. But now the puffballs. We have those. They look like spiky golf balls.
No, they look like little round, like
puffballs.
Yeah, but we have puffballs.
But it does say the states of Georgia, Alabama, Louisiana, Mississippi will all report morel. Unfortunately, Florida and the deep southern areas of these states are not conducive for
fishing trucker says, I spent 3 days in Lake City waiting for my truck to get fixed. Should have called. We would have taken you around.
We should have called, brother.
Anytime you're here, just pick up the phone and say, hey, I'm here.
Hey, is he blue? Fishing trucker?
No.
We need to make him blue.
I can fix it. All done.
check it out, Fishing Trucker. I'm going to drop a link. What I'm going to do, guys, Fishing Trucker, you're now a mod. So I'm going to drop this phone number. And when you copy it, you are a moderator. Delete it.
How do a howl for you and send it to you?
Yeah, because I think what I'm going to do. Hold on a second.
Each mod's going to have their own sound effects.
At least for now. I'll have to get a bigger stream deck. But Fishing Trucker, it's coming your way, bro. Yeah.
He said thank you with prayer hands.
Yeah, no, man. Anytime you're in my neck of the woods, call me, bro. We can meet up for lunch. We could go throw a line somewhere. If you're stuck here for 3 freaking days, come here, man. We'll have barbecue and crap. We'll have a drink together. We'll sit on the porch and talk BS about fishing. We'll go fishing. I'm happy. The folks that are blue, that are moderators, do you guys understand how you are with us? If you have my phone number and you've been with me this long, you need a place to crash, I got you. He's got a truck. You want to park the truck? The kid that lives here, the landlord's son, is a truck driver. We have a big rig on the property like every day.
We have 20 acres. We have plenty of room for it.
So, plus what we're looking to purchase here in the very near future for Infantry Outdoors.
He says next time with the fist bump.
All right. Did you get the number? Because I want to remove it. I need you to remove it because I can't do it from my end. So make sure he got it first. My next purchase is basically going to be a place for people to stay when they come here, in that not giving it away sense. Plus, I have room here for you guys to stay on top of that. So it's always my pleasure. I always want to collab with you guys. I always want to get together. As you know, with my disability, I don't travel that much. If I do travel, it's either straight to you on a plane, train, or automobile, or the wife and the kids tag along, which is part of the new investment. So I don't know if you guys, I'm not trying to give it away, but I'm going to, hint, hint, wink, wink.
Papa says that is pretty legit, man.
Yeah, and Papa, if you don't have my number, and I hope you got it too, because your family as well, bro. You're welcome to call. You guys got my number. You can call me. If I answer the phone, I'll answer the phone. That's how I look at it. Don't look at it as I called too late or I called too early. If you call and I answer, I got you. And if I don't answer, leave a message and I'll call you back.
Leave a message and I'll call you back.
Yeah, leave a message at the tone and I'll get back to you.
I wasn't going there, but yeah. I was doing some Gwen Stefani, but yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Papa Rome's.
You guys are awesome, and I apologize. You do always want to come up, but I am moving without notice, and I'm trying to shift my life without knowing where to head soon. So gotta rent for a while, but one day we'll get together in the future. Oh,
for sure, dude. For sure. And if you ever want to come this way, all you gotta do is call me. If you want to, just like when Darren came down, I'll be happy to host you and take you and show you places and just have fun. Because I'm very thankful to God that you two brought this world together.
Don't rent Papa Rome's, buy an RV, travel wherever you want.
Yeah, and that's something that we're trying not to tell you what we're doing.
Well, no, he says he's gonna rent for a while. I said, don't rent, just travel, buy an RV and just go.
Right, and if you don't know where you want to go, that's great. Go explore. That's the best part of it.
He says wrestle alligators too. Ha ha ha. We
take
got a
you.
place to go.
I'll take you. Hey, listen, I took Darren and not only did I put an alligator in his hand, I let him stand by the record holding alligator in length and poundage in the entire state of Florida. I got you, bro. You want to come? You want to play with an alligator? We'll come tickle his belly together.
He said, oh my God, my fiance wants me to do that. Ha ha ha. You're right.
I got you.
No, he's talking about the RV.
Oh, the RV. Hey, listen, if you don't know where you want to go and you don't know what you want to do, you can get an RV, a brand new, this is US dollar, not Canadian, not anywhere else. And I'm only telling you this because my friend has been really looking into one. He's every day he's looking for one. So they're like brand new, 50 grand. Top of the line for a 20-something footer. Now, if it's just you and your wife or you and your girlfriend, this is the way to go. Don't buy a big giant one. A big giant one means more crap to fix. That's what my wife keeps telling me.
More crap to modernize.
And you know, you don't have to buy them brand new, just like a car. You could buy one used. New to you. New car, paper tag, that's us. The whole thing of it is don't get bigger than what you realistically need. You don't need a giant RV to go do things. That's more area to clean. That's more stuff to break. Break it down and think of, what do I need? So to help you with this, RVing, this could be a springtime activity we're talking about. Camping, all right? I have a family of 4 plus a dog. So I would look into a 21 to 20, maybe 30 footer. I would want it to have an isolated room for me and the wife, separate from the boys. I would want separate beds or a big pull-out bed for the boys. The wife would like it to have a potty.
And
maybe a shower.
No, not maybe. Definitely a shower.
Okay, so it's got to have a shower. And then, of course, it's got to have cooking area to make meals, which almost all of these things come with it. Now, for someone like Papa Rome's, who was just, you know, husband and wife, you could do the cozy little, I call them the shaggin' wagons. You don't need a lot. You need the bed in the back, the potty, and a lot of these come like a boat. They come with a potty shower, okay? Meaning your toilet is in there and your shower head is up in here and there's a drain hole in the floor and the whole thing is a multi-purpose unit, okay? But understand that with this comes, when you want to shower, there's a water pump. There's a water tank you got to keep full. There's a water heater that has to be maintained and kept up. There's a gray water tank that translates into your soapy, nasty ass water, goes into a tank, and you got to drain it somewhere. So keep these things into mind, because as I said, my friend is looking into getting one, and my friend is doing extensive research. Generators. Does it have an internal generator or an external generator? If it has an internal generator, how good and how old is that generator? When was the service last?
Papa says, haha.
You like that, right? Telling you, bro, all you need is a shaggin' wagon. You'll be good.
Or the Tesla Cyberlander.
Yeah, if y'all haven't seen that Cyberlander, that's pretty dope. I got to give Tesla credit. But, again, for 2 people, you don't need a huge 30, 40-foot RV. Unless you want to just show how much money you have. And to be honest, that big-ass RV can't go where my RV can go. The little smaller one. Okay? If you really want to trick it out, take it to your truck shop and have them put 4x4 on there. Lift kit. Bigger tires. Now you've taken your RV and turned it into what's called an overlander. I talk about this all night. I really could. I could do a whole
Papa says you're right, but where can I put my deer and moose mounts, bro? Laugh out loud. Wife's in the trunk then.
Hey.
You can mount them to the outside of the
Papa Rome's. You
RV and make it like the hunting wagon.
But Miss Producer, you can send them to Infantry. We've been asking for mounts for a year now.
We'll hold on to them for you.
I'll take good care of them for you. I will admire them every day, and they'll be in video background. I'm only playing, bro.
He says, "Oh my god, that would be badass."
I'm only playing, but yeah, no, you can mount. You can put mounts in the RV. You can put, not all of them, obviously, but you can mount some stuff in an RV, especially if it's just you and the wife, bro. How much room? You're not a big dude, and she's not a big woman. How much room do y'all need? Like, realistically, think in your brain. This isn't. Now, if you're gonna live in it full time. Okay, you're not weekending. You're not taking trips with the kids to the Grand Canyon. I'm talking about you're gonna full time in this bastard. I would get a bigger RV than the 20 to 30 footer. I would look into a 30 to 40 footer.
Wildman 307 Outdoors says, "Hi, Infantry Outdoors."
Wildman, happy Friday! Cheers. I'm going to ask you the question that we're asking everyone as they come in, so please answer in the comments and in the chat below. What is your favorite springtime activity? What about spring do you like the most? And are you excited
Right now
about.
we're talking RV.
Right now we're talking RVs with Papa roams. Possibly getting one, and my quote unquote really good friend is looking into getting one. So I'm, kind of knowledgeable in the area. But if you're gonna get one, Papa roams to live in, like to travel to find where you want to land, I would go for a little bit bigger because you're going to be full time in it. And as much as you love your wife, girlfriend, significant other, you're gonna need time where you need to get the hell away, even if it's
Wild man
she's in the
says
living
crappy
room.
fishing.
Crappy fish. See, we go back to fishing. Now hold that. I'm gonna ask you about that here, wow, man, in just a second. But let me finish this comment. Understand that when you live in a tight knit quarters and you're living with your significant other in an RV situation, that even the bathroom / shower is privacy, is away from the other person for 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes. These are things you have to consider when living full-time in one. So if I was going to do it full-time, I would go to I've been showing the producer the problem that my friend is having with buying one of these is the 21 to 28 foot Class C's. All right, are running used $10,000 ballpark. For the same $10,000, I could get into the next size Winnebago for the same price. So I can almost get 10 more 10 more feet for the same price.
Your friend can almost get 10 more feet for the same price.
It would have more area, but it still has the same layout. In other words, I'm not adding or subtracting anything from the original RV I'm looking at. So I wouldn't be adding maintenance. There wouldn't be a difference, but the size of the RV, which is the point I'm trying to get at. When you start adding components and adding things like garbage disposals and dishwashers and stuff like that, that's all stuff that's going to break, that you're going to have to climb in a little tiny ass cabin hole and stick your hands in odd positions to try to get the things to fix them. This is my point of just keeping it simple. So if in your case, if you're renting and want to figure out where you're going to rent, buy a bigger RV. Just in case it takes a little longer. So back to the crappie fishing. What specifically about springtime crappie do you enjoy? Why do you enjoy springtime crappie fishing? And with that said, guys, I'm going to remind you one time to do this, please. And while we're here, if you guys got any comments, questions, concerns, if you would like to advertise on this Friday night program or on any of our other programs here in Infantry Outdoors, please feel free to write to us at infantryoutdoors@yahoo.com. All comments, questions, and concerns will be answered by myself. And of course, if you'd like to contribute to the program, become a sponsor, help us out in any way, make a donation today at PayPal. Go to paypal.me/Infantry Outdoors. And all donations, all sponsors, everyone is recognized in all of our upcoming programming as well as our live streams. So donate today, because every dollar that goes into the program comes right back into making the program. So you really do help make a difference. And thank you very much. So yeah, back to the program. We catch a lot every day. So springtime crappie fishing basically is numbers for you. I'm not a crappie fisherman. I do have them up here. I do want to try them. I hear they're really tasty. I hear a lot of people say they're called Golden Crispies. I would like to try that for myself. We have them in our pond, but there's not enough to where I want to eat them. But I would like to try crappie. So we catch a lot every day. Yeah. And then remember, guys, we're always looking for ideas for new topics for Friday night here on Infantry Outdoors. And if you have an idea, drop it in the comments, write to us, do something. If it's something you like to see me talk about or cover on the program, hey, reach out to us. We're happy to do it. Again, it's hard to come up with topics every week, especially not repeating or reoccurring topics. I try to come up with new stuff for you guys. But yeah, like next week, I don't even know what we're going to talk about next week. I'll figure it out between now and when I schedule it. So
Wow, man says they're really good to eat.
That's what I hear. That's what I hear. Like I said, wow, man, is there a particular style of crappie fishing, or is it just a numbers thing? Do you have any peanuts left out there?
Peanuts?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
In the bag?
Probably not. Not if our son has anything to do with it.
How about the pecans? Go give me the pecans.
I don't think we have any of those either.
Yeah, they're in a bucket right here by the cereal.
Oh, the ones in the bucket, not the
the
sugared
big bucket.
ones. Spring and summer hammock camping is going to be hot, and that video you did was awesome last season.
Oh, thank you. Wait till you see me this year. I'm going to actually do solo overnighters. Hammock camping, tent camping. You know, I believe me, I've got a lot of stuff coming up that I'm going to start doing. And you guys are really going to be surprised. I really do have a lot of knowledge, and this is not, I'm never a person to toot my own horn. I'm never a person to brag on myself. I'm never a person to promote myself. And that's where, even as a DJ, you know, and I've DJed all over the world. As a DJ, I've always had that issue where I don't promote myself. I don't. Pecans, guys, gotta love pecans, right? I love them. And these are from local area. We picked them, we shelled them. I love them. But I've never been a person to toot my own horn. And I've had a lot of people tell me, well, I don't know why you don't, because you're really smart in this, or you're really good at that. I've just been very humble. But the humbleness has also been my downfall, because I could be a lot bigger and a lot, you know, in a different place than where I am. I just look at it as God will put me where he wants me. You know, in time, wherever he wants me to be at that time is where I'll be. So right now, this is where he wants me to be. Here on YouTube, doing what I'm doing, showing you guys the world of outdoors. And not only am I showing you the world of outdoors, but I'm doing it as a person who supposedly can't do this. I'm doing it as a person who's been told, you can't do this, you're blind.
Papa says, amen.
And when I say God, if you're not my religion, you're God. Because everybody has a God somewhere, unless you're an, you know, devil worshiper. But even then, you still got a God, I guess.
Wild Man says we fished from a boat with jigs, 50 fish on a good day. Walleye too. Wow.
No, walleye, that's one I've never gotten.
Well, that's up north. We
That's
won't
up
get
north.
that unless we go up north.
One of my northern trips is going to be walleye. That's for sure.
We'll get it.
Because I do still plan
Papa says,
to go to Canada.
That was great, man.
I still do plan to go to Canada when the borders open. I still do plan to go up north. I still do plan to go visit Papa Rome's. You know, there's a lot of things. And that's where
Darren.
You know, in Darren's Northern Life.
And Rocco.
There's a lot of folks I want to go visit. And that's where the upcoming Infantry Outdoors purchase is going to play a big, big role. And again, if you like to help support this next endeavor or adventure or whatever you want to call it, this next idea, phase. Again, PayPal is there. You know, I'm not going to keep dropping up the thing up there, but it's also linked down below. We are looking to get mobile in a way to where I can go visit you guys.
For lack of a better term.
Because you have to remember that I have to be driven. I can't drive. So I have to take family when I'm driven. You kind of see where I'm going with this, right? Without putting it out there and fully letting it know. Because right now it's an idea that became a goal.
We're going to attempt to live in the lap of luxury.
And a goal that is said out loud will eventually be achieved. And I firmly believe that I will achieve this and that God wants me to have it. But when we do, it's really going to unlock a lot of doors. It's going to give me a lot of opportunity to do the travel to come visit you guys, to not have to take an airplane. I mean, it was pretty cool taking an airplane, but to not have to take an airplane, to be able to see things that as a family, we've never seen before is going to be incredible. So new exciting things coming down the pipeline. And I plan on taking you guys on as much of it as I possibly can. Because I want somebody out there to see it and go, wow, he's doing all of this and he's blind? Well, what the hell am I doing with my life? You know? And that's where this program becomes a reality. That's where this live stream becomes a reality. That's where the education that I've tried to teach since day one becomes a reality. The experiences, the friendships, the families that I've made over this time of recording, over this time of Infantry Outdoors is amazing. And I wouldn't change it for anything in the world. You know, you guys in the chat, I wouldn't change any of you for the world. I'm very thankful for it.
For those of you just coming in, don't forget to share it out. Smash that thumbs up.
And that reminds me, as we come
hi.
up to almost 11:30 here local time, I'm going to go ahead and pause for the cause. I'm going to put the producer on hold here, and we're going to run away for another break to acknowledge the folks that help keep us here. And remember, guys, if you want to become a sponsor of the program, all you got to do is reach out to us. Here's the way to do it. infantryoutdoors@yahoo.com is the way to do it. So if you want to advertise on the program, that's the way. Get a hold of us today. So we're going to break. We'll be back after this. Tonight's Infantry Outdoors live stream is brought to you in part by Silver Connections Group, full digital marketing agency. Improve your social media standings. Boost your Google rankings. Get a website for yourself or your business. Contact them today at silverconnectionsmobile.com. Water purification products. Pure water at your fingertips. Fully licensed and insured. Products, service, and full installation. Shop today at waterpurificationproducts.com. That's right. Be sure to check out the sponsors. They're linked down below, as they always are. And if you want to become a sponsor, reach out to us and let us know, because we got a lot coming up. We've got different advertising rates for all different kinds of companies. And for my channels out there, we're still doing the drink of the week. So if you want to sponsor the drink of the week and have your channel come up for an entire night, do a channel dedication to your channel, have a drink together, hey, all you got to do is reach out to me. Your channel covers the drink, and we share it here on the program. We sit down, we talk about your channel, talk about what you do, try to get you a little bit of exposure. But it's something fun that we've always done, you know, channel to channel. Boxy's done it. A couple other channels do it. It's just a lot of fun. So if you have a drink that you like us to sit down and have with you, get a hold of us and let us know. We'll bring you up, talk about your channel. Now, it does not have to be an alcoholic beverage. That's the key thing. It could be milk and cookies. It could be whatever. The whole concept of it is just for us to share a drink together and a night talking about your channel. So, but I will be making a card for that as well. And I apologize for eating, but I love pecans. I really do. Oh. So tonight we've been talking all about springtime. Yeah, Papa Rooms, laugh out loud. I gotta pop my cherry one day and go on a live stream, laugh out loud. Never did it. I know Jimmy C is always asking me. Also, one day I will do it. Man, you should do it. It's a lot of fun. You just come up here and BS. See, to me, you know, for those of you that are new to the channel that don't know me, I've been in radio, in Miami radio for 20 years. I've been doing radio, TV, radio broadcasts and program directing and things like that for 20 years. So this right here, what I'm doing here, really to me is nothing more than a radio show without the ability to play music, if that makes sense to you guys. So I have to talk more and I have to have more content. I have to have more. This is where guests, like if you guys want to come up on the chat, we always invite you up on the chat, things like that, because it really does help the content flow and it helps it go better. But I literally, I used to talk from 1 a.m. to 5 a.m., 6 a.m. every day on the radio live stream and all of that. So I'm kind of used to it. This to me just is the new way, the new style of radio for me. And I will be including music in the live stream here in the future. I'm selecting certain YouTube okay tracks because I don't want to get it. My biggest thing is I don't want to get in trouble. And it sucks to say that because I have artists handing me music every day. My email, I get new music daily. Can't use it. And it's really frustrating because I would love to use some of this music. I'm just not going to risk my channel over it. That's why with the new intro that I have coming out this week, I'm going to make it a video by itself. And I want you guys to comment on it. Really tell me what you think, because with this one, I kind of try to tell a story, being an intro. So I think it'll be really great. Everybody that sees it likes it. So I've done a good job up to this point. So, but I'm going to release it just to see what the YouTube picks up on it. I want to see if the music is in fact okay to use. So, sorry, I was just listening to my son there for a minute. You guys ever hear your kids talk in their sleep? It's kind of funny. Things they come up with, the stories, like where they are in their dreamland. It's pretty interesting. But 5 folks in the chat. Make sure that you give the video a thumbs up, guys. Share us out. It's been kind of a slow night tonight. What else can we talk about springtime? I mean, barbecues, camping, hiking. What else did we talk about? Quail hunting. Talked about fishing. Pretty much, we talked about it. I mean, everything you can do. Gardening, we even talked about. Cast iron cooking. But you know what? Let's do that next week. That's a good topic right there. I can do a whole show on cast iron cooking. That's for sure.
I think Papa says that can be an entire episode. Curing to temps, cooking, Dutch ovens,
No.
how to clean it.
I'm gonna write down my little notebook.
His handy dandy notebook.
My handy dandy notebook.
Blues Clues.
I never watched that, except with my kids. Like seeing Blues Clues is kind of weird. The hell were we watching today? Barney?
Yeah, we watched
Barney.
Barney
Where did-
today with our 4-year-old.
One of the children must have stolen my pen
That sounds about right.
because it's not here.
Check in your notebook.
It's not in my notebook.
Big notebook.
I've been putting it in here. I got I have a Sharpie
No, I went to look for a pen in here the other day and I couldn't find one either.
because you're not supposed to take pens out of my office. See, guys, I have my
The
own.
issue is I won't be around next Friday, but I can always rewatch it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Or you can be our guest and come on and talk cast iron on a week where you can come up.
Yeah, if you want me to.
that for
Oh, I found it.
every
I
night.
found a pen.
We could
Papa Rome's, if you want to come up, I'll schedule it for a week. You can come up. You just let me know if you want to do that. I will happily do that. Because there's no rush. I can write more things out on my notebook and come up with other ideas. But cast iron for sure.
He says some other topics. Why use cast iron? What other foods or meats are best and why? What's best to cooking cast iron? Yeah. why use cast iron, what foods and meats are best and why, how to cook properly, how to sear in it. I actually learned today the best way to sear in a cast iron is to preheat it to like 500 first,
Mhm.
and then put the meat in, and
then let the temperature drop down.
Seconds.
Mhm.
I did learn that today.
I wrote it down in my little
I just
notebook.
couldn't tell you when, brother. I literally just quit my job today. Shit's a mess for me at the moment.
No worries, bro. Hey, listen, I'm always here.
Whenever you're ready.
I'm always here. I'm not going anywhere. And the fact that you guys have, my mods and stuff, you guys got my number. If I can help you, bro, let me know. If you need help.
BS, just call.
Yeah, you ever just want to shoot the breeze and get stuff off your chest? Look, man, I'm an open book. I'm happy to help any way I can.
What oils to use or lards for cooking, how to wash and clean it.
Jeremy, yo, what up, brother? Cheers, happy Friday, my bro.
I need to make him a mug. But he's not a mug yet.
He might have been. It might have dropped off. That happens too. Jeremy, how you doing tonight, brother? Tonight's question for you as you come into the live stream. We do every Friday night. What is your favorite springtime activity? What are you most excited about for when spring rolls around? That's the question of the night. No.
Jeremy says, cheers, brother. Jeremy says, drunk, laugh out loud. Yeah, that usually is a favorite springtime activity, is being drunk. So, can't complain there. Fishing, of course.
Well,
drunk fishing.
Listen.
So.
The alcohol flows best in the spring because you get that fresh mountain water. Don't you know?
The nice winter thaw of the
then,
ice.
yeah.
The ice breaking, getting that fresh water.
Excuse me. Alcohol. Because look, when it's cold outside and you're stuck in the house, who the hell wants to be drunk? What fun is that?
No, I'm just drunk right now.
Oh.
But hey, drunk fishing, that could be another.
Cheers to that.
Activity. Instead of getting drunk on a plane, you're getting drunk on a boat. Jeremy says, "Oh my God, I'm blue. What happened?" Laugh out loud. Congratulations.
You saw a girl. You saw a pretty girl and she left. That's what happened.
You graduated to mod, Jeremy. Congratulations.
You made it to family level, Jeremy. Now you family, bro. Being a blue moderator on my channel comes with all the privileges and titles.
Says, I'm good with drunk fishing. Laugh out loud.
Hey, any fishing's good, especially when there's beer or alcohol on board. Unless you got that friend that's a loud drunk. Y'all know what I'm talking about?
Jeremy says, woo!
Hey! I think I got a fight. I think someone's pulling on the rod. Yeah, that guy's never fun because he's so loud.
Yeah, he scares the fish away immediately.
Scared to fish away.
Just don't bring the loud drunk friend. That's all.
Bring the other friend.
Enjoying your nuts.
Yeah, I actually am. I am enjoying my nuts in my mouth.
I saw at the pharmacy today, they had a bag of 1 pound of roasted nuts, pecans, for $13.99.
Oh, you know what's funny? I never turned your mic back on. This whole time you've been talking.
I love you too. I'm just loving a drunk. I'm just a loving drunk. I love everybody. Yeah.
You're the guy I like to meet at the bar. You're the guy who's like,
Jeremy says, nice nuts.
bro, I love you, bro.
Yeah, pecans, only the finest. Freshly picked ourselves.
These are from this last year's harvest. I stocked 2 5-gallon buckets full of unshelled pecans. Now, mind you, you buy these in the store and like $12 a pound, $8 to $12 a pound. I had 2 5-gallon buckets sitting in my living room. You know?
Coyote says, creeks and rivers are never clean. Animals are peeing in,
Coyote,
pooing in them all the time.
did you get my beaver?
He set the traps. I don't think he's got the beaver yet. I think he said he set the traps earlier.
The penalty for you being
Jeremy
late.
says pecan.
The penalty for you being late tonight, Coyote, is if you get a beaver on this set, you got to get him mounted and
call
send
him
him to me.
infantry.
You got to get him mounted and you got to send him to me. But you got to get him mounted in like a effed up pose. Like where he looks like he's either going to come out that damn thing and eat me or, I don't know, you be creative. But if you get a beaver in this set, mount it and send it to me. I'll put on the wall with a plaque, Coyote. Right, strap him. And the same thing for you guys. We're still looking for mounts for the house. Okay?
Mount, sheds, anything you got. We'll take it.
If you're not using it, you know, you look at the whatever it is on the wall and you look at it and go, you know what? They can really benefit from it more than I can. Because really, we're going to take whatever you send us, especially if it's something you got yourself. I am going to make a little plaque to go with every animal, just like Flo the bear. Flo the bear is on the wall. A little plaque that says who killed it, where they killed it, and when it was killed.
Jeremy wants to know what you got going on behind you on the wall there.
Oh, that's my garden.
That's our twisted garden. That's our secret entrance, garden
If you
entrance.
go all the way down, if you go down to the end of the tunnel, you'll find my secret love slave lives down there. That's the tunnel to the secret love slave. Way down there.
Papa says, I'll keep you guys in mind when we are packing up here, and maybe I can put together something with some shed antlers and some fur, etc. But can't make any promises. We'll see. That P.O. box below is good to mail.
Yeah, for sure. Matter of fact, I'm getting ready to renew it for another year. But if you would prefer, you're a moderator on a side channel, I'll give you the house address. You can send it right to the house. That way there's no interception of anything. Because that stuff, listen, when you guys send me like Flo the bear, Flo Rider Hillbilly sent me a bear he killed in Saskatchewan, Canada. It's on my wall. It's something that's special to me. He didn't have to send that to me. Hell, we didn't even know it was coming. I thought he was joking with me in his live stream. Oh, Infantry, you want a bear? I got one. I'm going to send to you. 3 days later, hello, UPS. A big ass box at my door, and it's a freaking bear, which I love it. I love it. We even named it Flo the Bear. So trust me, anything that anybody says or sends rather is going to be cherished. It's going to be like, especially if you get to come here. Like Papa Rome's God willing you to come to the house or whatever house I have now or in the future. You'll be able to come in and take pictures with me, you, and your animal. Me, you, and Flo the Bear. Me, you, and Donald Duck that somebody sent to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's kind of the vibes I'm trying to achieve is I know I'm going to have y'all here in the future. I know I'm going to have YouTubers here in the future. I've had YouTubers hang out with us and spend time with us and things like that. I just want it to kind of be everybody's, you know, when you come in and there's my duck, dude. I remember when I shot him, and you can tell a little story about him. There's my bear. And, you know, that's what I'm looking for. For me to be able to tell the story. This bear was sent to me by Flo. This duck was sent to me by Ronald McDonald. This deer was sent to me by Jeremy from Deer Camp. You know, that's what I want. The story behind it.
Jeremy says your background looks a little scary, but definitely intriguing. Laugh out loud. Coyote says, I like mounting beavers. LMAO.
I like
Jeremy says, do you now, yo? Laugh out loud. Me too.
I like mounting beavers too. I'm probably going to do it when I get off the live stream. Mount a fresh beaver, you know,
and call it a night.
To a big piece of wood and call it a night.
Oh, Lord.
And it's even going to be a scary looking beaver.
Not scary. I'm not that scary.
I'm only kidding. So yeah, we do have a P.O. box.
Nice. Laugh out loud.
We do have a P.O. box down there. If you guys ever want to send us stuff, fan mail, things like that, which I'll be renewing here.
P.O. Box 1944, Lake City, Florida, 32056. Or 32056, yes.
32056. So
ha. Papa says, ha, ha, ha.
Hey, like I said, I'm trying to set everything up in place for a proper business, for proper, everything. From collaborations to have the area for you guys to come and hang out and party. I really want to do something for my birthday. My birthday is at the end of June. I would love to put together a fishing tournament, maybe, or what I was honestly thinking of is a weekend. We'll call it the Infantry Outdoors Birthday Challenge. And it'll be a whole weekend. One day we fish. We have a fishing tournament. Another day we have a laser tag tournament. Another day we have a shooting challenge for distance.
At a local gun range.
We could set up a lot of different things over the course of a couple days. Have a really good time with some really good barbecue and make some really good content and just bond as a community of YouTubers. If anybody's interested in that, reach out to me.
Papa says, sounds so awesome, man.
Yeah, dude. For you to come down here for that would be epic. Epic. I mean, we could do a fishing tournament. Everybody puts a little bit of money in. Winner gets a pot.
Got a bunch of sponsors.
Laser tag. We can play laser tag. Team against team. I have a whole freaking laser tag course. 2 teams. I have barricades. I have blow-ups.
Jeremy says, sounds like fun. We
The
can get hay
woods.
bales.
You guys want to do it? My birthday is June 28th. So if I would want to do it somewhere around there. Probably before, because after my
Papa
birthday is
says,
4th of
I
July.
literally love to cook for others.
Well, I would love to let you cook. I cook every night in my house. Damn near. Every single night I cook in my house. I love it. Don't get me wrong. But for someone to come in and cook, and I've watched your videos, dude. I would eat the screen with some of your recipes. He's got some really good recipes.
He says, ha ha ha.
Yeah, you always come in here and give me credit, but Papa Roms, dude, you got a good channel. You got a lot of good stuff on there too. For you guys that don't know Papa Roms, go check him out.
Jeremy says, I love to eat food.
What? Jeremy, get down here. Papa Rome's gonna cook for my birthday. Come on, man. We're gonna make it happen. We gotta make it happen. I'll put everybody up on the property. It'll look like Shantytown for the weekend.
Tents and grills and everything. Should check out my Instagram or Facebook, man. I have some really good meals on there that never make YouTube.
Why not? Dude, you need to do
I'll cook your ass some real northern beaver stew.
I would try that. If y'all want to send
Hey,
a coyote,
I've eaten worse.
Coyote.
No, that was Papa that said that.
No, but coyote, if you get a beaver, I will send you PayPal, Cash App, whatever you need.
Man, he just made some snap and turtle soup for dinner. That
Can
sounds
you send
so
me?
good.
I don't know if it's allowed, but if I'll give you the money, can you send me some beaver backstrap or whatever the best part of the beaver is to eat? I will happily cover shipping and handling. I would like to try it. And then, of course, tell me how you think I should cook it. But I will damn sure eat a beaver. I'll eat anything y'all send. Well, not anything you send, but, moderators. Let me rephrase that. Moderators. If y'all send me something specific to your area and you want to try it, send it. I'll try it. Let me know. This way I know to go pick it up, or I'll give you the house address.
Jeremy can't break loose that time of year for June. He's in the HVAC business.
Oh yeah. That's your busy year, the time of year. AC guy.
Papa just had snapping turtle soup for dinner.
I ain't had turtle soup in a long time. Turtle soup with some mushrooms and some onions. Oh,
Jeremy says he'll eat a beaver.
Yeah, well,
most men would. Some women
will.
too.
And the good woman will too, if you get the right woman.
Papa says muskrat and beaver are both good.
Has anybody had nutria?
Papa says that porcupine is next on his list.
I don't know if we have those here.
No, we have armadillo. We have opossums.
Yeah, we got opossum.
And we got a crazy ton of skunks.
Yeah. Anybody ever had any of those three? Opossum, skunk, or armadillo? When I was a kid, I had a pet armadillo. He used to take baths in the bathtub with us. It was really cool. His name was Arnold. Never thought to eat one. I hear you can eat them, but you have to be careful and you have to cook them really good because they're not to give
they
you like
carry
leprosy
listeria, no leprosy.
yeah, they give you leprosy supposedly. But you know how things are. People will tell you stuff just to make you not do things, and it's not true.
Jeremy says we get a bunch of nutria rats, but never ate one. I heard they're actually pretty good.
I've heard they're good too.
I've heard that from like a lot of Louisiana
I hear
people.
they're very similar to beaver. So if you've eaten beaver, that a nutria rat would be right up that same alley.
Papa says watch out or watch a possum. They carry heavy bacteria from high temp levels or something. So gotta cook that all the way.
Oh hell no! I ain't
I would never eat one.
No.
We just have a bunch of them here.
No.
They're usually dead on the side of the road when I see them.
Opossums are not.
And raccoon. I've seen a couple of raccoons.
I've heard from many people raccoon is high up on the list. Like it's good. Comment below if you've had, or comment in the chat if you guys have had raccoon. Okay. I'm a noob to when it comes to eating certain things. I have eaten many things in my lifetime, but there's certain things that I haven't. Raccoon being one of them.
Papa says I was at a party once and brought 3 muskrats and put them in this guy's toaster oven with some spices at midnight, fell asleep, and it stunk so bad it freaked everyone out. Left heads and teeth hanging on.
Oh man. But is muskrat
that was awesome.
good normally to eat, Papa? Because that's another one I don't know about.
Papa the only says woodchuck is better than ribs also.
Woodchuck.
It's another type of beaver.
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Again, these are all things that so I'm about to come hang out with Papa Rome's for like a month. Different, no, you know what it is? I'm gonna have to plan it, Papa, that I can come out there different times of the year. Because chipmunk, or what did you say it was? Woodchuck. That's only certain time of the year. Beaver only certain time of the year. Certain things are only certain time of the year. So I'm gonna have to time things right. And what we need to do is make like a special travel like vlog, like Papa's Kitchen. Like when I come into town, we go out, we harvest the animal, and then we come into Papa's Kitchen, where you know how you do
Papa's Kitchen. That's catchy.
Yeah, hey, I'm telling you, I'm gonna market this for you, bro. I'm gonna make you millionaire. Papa's Kitchen. And we take the farmed
in the kitchen with
the freshly harvested or whatever obtained animal, and we take it from field to plate, step by step.
Field to plate, that's a good one.
But with Papa Rome's recipes and twists on it.
Jeremy says, I never ate raccoon either. I want to try it. Can't find anyone that can cook it for me. Papa says, normally muskrats are awesome.
Wait, Jeremy. You're a grown-ass man that goes to deer camp. Why do you say you need somebody to cook it for you? You don't know how to cook? It's very simple. You rub 2 sticks together until it makes a fire. And then once you have a fire, you put the raccoon over it with seasoning on it. And that's how you cook. And when it's done, I mean done, I wouldn't be eating it charred almost to the point is what I would try something at. Because, I have never eaten raccoon or anything but undercooked food, kills you. So just be wary. The more you cook it, the safer you are. But I've heard from Andrew Flair that it's not that low on the list of things to eat. But try to remember that your food, irregardless if it's a fish, a chipmunk, a squirrel, a raccoon, a possum, a kangaroo, a buffalo, everything that you eat tastes like what it eats.
Papa says normally muskrats are very sweet meat, just pan-sear it. Woodchuck is groundhog.
Muskrat is one I don't think we have here.
No. Yeah, Papa says I ate many new things once I started my channel, LMFAO. It's all on my channel. Many meats surprised me. Honestly, groundhog, woodchuck is now. Ha ha ha. Papa's kitchen is bitchin'.
Yep. There you go.
LMFAO.
There you go. That's
Jeremy
the tagline.
says, yeah, I want somebody that knows how to cook it right. Laugh out loud with brown sugar and sweet potatoes. Laugh out loud. Sounds like you already have the right idea.
And it's not, yeah, it sounds like you got the freaking recipe, bro. Put it together in a crock pot and go to town. You know?
Jeremy says, I mean, I can cook it, but I want somebody that's done it for my first time eating it. Laugh out loud.
And that's, you know, that's kind of how I feel. Now, you guys know I made a promise that if we got 100 likes on the pond fishing video for catfish, that we would in fact eat catfish. Let me explain to you guys what happens with that. We can't catch no catfish no more. We have a pond, and this is what was explained to me. Our pond, we have a 1 acre pond. When it rains, now the 1 acre pond is that way. Okay. When it rains, my backyard
We are downhill.
floods. We are apparently downhill that way is uphill. And what I thought was just the neighbor's pond overflowing through the culvert pipe underneath the road and into our backyard isn't that case. What it really is there's an old riverbed that runs through multiple properties and goes up north. And when it rains, it washed down. And what I thought was this guy's pond overflowing into my backyard is really just a riverbed filling up and pumping, going and continuing on its way. Now, what it means for pond management is it sucks because every time a heavy rain comes, the fish wash in and out. So not catching catfish is because the damn catfish wash out the pond. Now we're on bluegills. We got a bunch of bluegills. So I'll bet you if I go out there and say I'm going to do a bluegill catch, clean, and cook, it's not going to be out there. One rain will hit and I'll be screwed. I bet you that's what's going to happen. Because it's not that I don't want to eat the catfish. We just ain't caught one.
Papa says, oh man, that sucks.
Yeah. Especially for YouTube. You make promises to your viewers. I'm a person where if I tell you I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. Come hell or high water, I'm going to do it. I'm a man of my word. But we ain't caught a catfish. So I can't do nothing. So don't think I forgot about y'all. It's going to happen.
Says, love some bluegills.
But see, the thing is, Jeremy, we're not catching enough
to eat them.
Like,
and they're not big enough yet. They're so
you have 3 or 4 rods out in the water, and you only catch 2 the entire trip. It's not worth it. And they're not even big enough to really eat. I mean, they are, but if we were slaying them, like pulling them in one after another, yeah, I'd take a few for the family, but.
Papa says, got to do what we did. Place a larger retainer wall as a dam and place a large outlet, very large to handle the flow with a grill to hold the fish in. We had that same issue in my pond.
And see, the thing of it is, it ain't my pond. I rent. It's the landlord's pond.
Wow. Jeremy says the last time we went bluegill fishing, think I caught over 250.
Wow. See, now that I would take some because good pond management, you don't want that much bait. I mean, you do.
Many over 9 inches long.
Especially that big. Freaking 9-inch bluegill. That's a big bluegill.
Papa says no go, then costs a lot.
And that's it. Because like when I moved in here, I was telling the landlord, I was like, well, it'd be really cool if we could help you stock the pond. You know, I work on YouTube, and there's going to be YouTubers that come here and fish. You're going to see the pond on the videos. So it'd be really nice to have, like, you know, a big bass pond, you know, a place where you throw a line and you catch one, or a big catfish pond, or whatever, a big bluegill pond. But he was telling me, he's like, yeah, no, it doesn't work. I've tried stocking it, I spent money, and, you know, heavy rain comes in and washes the fish out. I was like, really? He's like, yeah. Next thing I know, I'm talking to the AC guy that's been here forever and a day, but he's born and raised up here. He's like, yeah, I know what it is. There's a riverbed, and you're part of the riverbed, and it just happens to run through the backyard. He's like, it's just never going to work. He's like, I've been swimming in your pond since I was a kid. When it was part of a river system. So, you know, it is what it is.
We have fun trying to catch
Yeah.
what we do catch.
Now, what we will do, if we catch multiple catfish in a day, I will bring 2 of them home, flat them out and eat them. But aside from that, like, it's not really sustainable. And the ponds that we've been fishing at here locally aren't really that good, to be honest with you guys. That's the other problem. I fished, but I ain't catching. Yeah, exactly. Hurry up, Mom. Y'all should go check out my stream from last Saturday night. It's crappie fishing. Caught a ton of crappie. Most were... Wow. That's great, dude. But that's something I have to learn. Because down in South Florida, we don't have crappie. Most folks, they go up to Okeechobee or in that area before you start catching crappie. Not that they aren't down there, but they're not abundantly down there. I've only caught or seen 1 crappie in my entire life at my local Everglades fishery. So crappie is something I'm going to have to learn, which is, small little jigs or bread balls or, things like that.
Jeremy says y'all should go check out my stream from last Saturday.
Yeah, I got
night.
that already.
Okay. Papa says I got to get going, guys. Great being here and talking to you. Really enjoyed it. Have a great night and really enjoyed that beaver, my friend. Laugh out loud. And enjoy that beaver, my friend. Laugh out loud.
Brother, you have an awesome night. As always, Papa Rome's, thank you for coming in, bro. Thank you for being a long-time supporter. Thank you for being family, dude. Really appreciate it. You really are a positive influence on me and my channel. And I will get out to you. I'm going to make it happen.
You can come to us at this point.
Or you can come to us. You're more than welcome.
Or we'll meet in the middle.
Or, God willing, good things come the way that they're supposed to go. Maybe we can meet in the middle in our new
homes,
quote unquote. All right. But thank you, bro. I really appreciate it. Everything, as always.
Jeremy says, really?
Really what?
You were talking to him about something else before.
Hold on.
Just got a lot on my plate, moving, job, marriage, etc. Hey, been there, done that.
Who said that?
Papa.
Oh, hey, listen, bro. That's just time for you to recreate, reinvent. Like infantry says, adapt, improvise, overcome. You'll do it, bro. And if you need help, I'm here, bro. Anything I can do. You got the number. You got the way to get a hold of me. Pretty much it's your fault at that point if you don't.
Hey, we've been together 23 years. We understand where you're going.
Well, I got you, dude. I've been with my wife since she got out of high school. Like, she was a senior in high school. And I was already an alcoholic. So, yeah. We
Papa
got you,
says
bro.
once I get settled down, we would really be fun.
Anytime,
Appreciate
bro.
it. We'll talk soon.
Anytime. So, Jeremy, brother, talk to me, man.
He says he probably caught 100 on Saturday. Papa says very inspirational. Ha ha ha. I'll start drinking tonight.
I'll drink to that. Cheers, Papa Rome's.
Papa says starting when I was 10. My husband's German. He started when he was born.
Yeah. Yeah, my family's from Germany, bro. I was bottle fed with beer.
And wine.
No. Yeah. If you've ever heard of a good German wine called Liebfraumilch, that's one of my
Jeremy
favorites.
says cheers.
It's a white wine. Actually, Miss Producer, I need a little splash. Being that we're already after midnight, what's our count at?
6.
6 in the chat. I need a little splash.
Papa says, laugh out loud. I grew up with Germans. Man, they could drink the heavy, they drink the beer, or they drink the heavy dark beers.
But I'm not one of
Papa
those,
says
like,
double buck.
I'm not a dark drinker. No. Beck's dark I enjoy. Beck's dark I do enjoy. I'm a light beer drinker, to be honest with you. But those Germans can drink. I've drinking many people under the table, and I'm not a big guy. And as a DJ of over 20 years, you guys can imagine how much I have drank. Just imagine the nights in the clubs from 10 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night till 5, 6 in the morning, drinking, the parties and all that stuff. But yeah, I'm getting older now, and then that's not the case. I try not to drink. To be honest with you, I only drink really on Friday nights with you guys, and on special occasions, and that's really it. I actually just found my Stag Stein. No kidding. I have a whole Stein collection that stems back from my dad.
Papa says, gotta run, guys. Gotta call. Be safe.
All right, brother. Much love. But yeah, I've got an entire
I
Stein
don't know,
collection.
Jeremy. We were asking that same question. You need to call everybody and say, hey, where are you guys at?
Yeah, I was kind of wondering what happened tonight, too, because, I mean, you guys know, at least you guys that are here every week, whatever I put up there for a topic.
Never start.
It's just to post something. It's never
a suggested topic.
Right. If we do have a topic, when we close that topic, we are where we are now, and it's open discussion forum time. So even if I post, for God's sakes, let's say worst case scenario, how to use a tampon, you should know to be here irregardless, because that might just be to post a topic.
How to use a Go-Girl.
Yeah, how to use a Go-Girl. We should do that on a live stream. That way they can't take it back. Once everybody sees you use it, they can, it's too late at that point. They can remove the video afterwards, but yeah, I'm really curious where everybody is too. Coyote even made it, because Coyote sends me a video. You wasn't gonna make it because he was after that beaver, which I completely understand. But
Jeremy says I would come in late for that one. Laugh out loud.
But you see what I'm saying? You know to be here. That's the whole thing.
Whatever the topic is,
whatever the topic is, just show up, because we might not even talk about that.
I think we're just gonna call it "Let's shoot this from now on."
No, because the algorithm will pick it up the wrong way.
Yeah.
But I do, honest to God, I want to cover a different topic every week. I want to talk about something new, rather than the same repeated crap every single week. But, we got the new intro coming out. You guys look for that this week. Give me your honest opinion on it when you see it, because I've put a lot of work into it. And
if it needs work, let us know. If it needs this, that, let us know.
I don't think it needs anything. From my standpoint,
I don't either, but
I'm my biggest critic, even bigger than the producer. Like, she gives a stamp of approval, says it's perfect. I got to go back and add more to it because it's not perfect. And that's just how I am. That's how I've always been in radio. And that's why my production company has always been number one. We've never had an unsatisfied customer. We've always overreached expectations, if you will.
Jeremy says, yeah, that's what I'm trying to do with my channel, is come up with new stuff.
And that's the challenging part is, once we start doing things, you don't want to get in a rut, because you don't want to stick and stay on the same thing. And I've been trying to do it in like little series. Like you've noticed, we did the hunting series. That was a couple videos released together. And then I've got a couple more air guns that are going to be coming out to go with that series that I started. This product review that I released this week, only reason it came out and there wasn't another metal melting video to finish that part of the series was because the company gave us a coupon code only good till the 30th of April. So I had to jump on it. I literally had to break the project that I was ready to release for you guys this Wednesday and edit a video from zero. It was filmed. It just wasn't produced. I had to produce it, mix it down and everything in a day to get it up for you guys so that you can have access to that promo code from the company, at least for the next 15 days. So I hope you guys take advantage of that. If you don't know what I'm talking about, check it out. It's the Land Moto trail camera video we did. It's a really cool trail camera. I actually have it right here. And you guys have seen it in last week's live stream, but here it is here.
You have to put it against your shirt or it's going to get lost.
No, you can see it. It's good. You know, let me pop it open.
Oh, surprisingly, it's good.
Well, it's not green. It's camo.
Oh, excuse me.
You know, so this is what it looks like on the inside. It works pretty good. But go check out the video because the company gave you guys a promo code to take 15% off to check it out for yourselves. And, you know, I got to say, it did the job. One night we had freezing temperatures. It worked. It rained. It worked. You know, I can't say it didn't work.
The kid discovered it.
What?
No, I said the kid discovered it.
Oh, yeah. And if you don't see what happens when your kid finds your trail camera, go watch my video. A big thumbs up to Logan. Make sure you give a thumbs up for Logan on that video. And again, if you guys haven't seen the video, this all goes back to what I was saying earlier about how YouTube and Facebook and IG and all of these platforms, they're not really promoting the way they're supposed to. So please know, for those that are here, the few that are, every Friday, 10 p.m., we live stream. Every Wednesday,
you can set your clock to it.
If I have content, I'm posting every Wednesday. Aside from that, you know to be here. Rain, sleet, hell, or high water, I'm live streaming. Last week we even gave you a bonus live stream from the Monster Truck show. So you got a bonus live stream you can go back and watch if you want to check out Monster Trucks versus Mega Trucks. They even gave me a damn copyright for 16 seconds of some background audio.
Jeremy says, I watched a good bit of your melting vid, but I can't remember what you were melting. I've slept since then.
Aluminum.
Aluminium. I forget how they say it. Aluminum.
Actually, I think that one isn't melting aluminum. It's preparing the crucible, getting it ready for metal melting.
Yeah, because you haven't done
because
any
the new one
aluminum yet
that I have now is the melting aluminum. You guys will see me actually making ingots and melting soda cans and things like that. So that's going to be coming out probably next week, because this week I want to get the intro out and see what you guys, I need to start getting feedback on it. And then I also want to move forward.
Aluminium.
Yeah, exactly.
Laugh out loud. Aluminium.
I also need to make a new intro for this program here for Friday night live stream. So a lot of new things coming up, a lot of things happening. And then I would love for you guys to be part of it. As content creators, if you guys want to have any hand in anything I'm ever doing, let me know, man. If you want help in anything that you're doing, if you want voiceover work, you want, whatever I can help you create or help you build your own studio or improve your studio or improve your film quality. I've got over 30 years in the music and TV and radio industry, technology, right down to the circuit board component level. So if I can help you guys out, I'm happy to do it. I know that's all off spring topic, but this is what happens in my live streams. We start off with a topic, we cover the topic, and then we move on. Yeah, then it's Bob's your uncle. So whatever you guys want to talk about after the topic, that's what we end up doing. Be sure to give the video a thumbs up, and let me hit this real quick for you guys. Stick and stay. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Little additions, little touches. Makes a world of difference. So
Jeremy says, my dad scored me a ton of about 6 big coffee cans of tire weights. I'm about to get melting them down. Will that come about sounding stupid? Laugh out loud.
Tire weights. But that's what, lead?
What are those? What
is tire weights? I know what tire, like, duh, stupid.
We know what tire weights are, but what metal are they made of?
Yeah, what are tire weights made out of? Lead?
It wasn't a
It wouldn't be
ton,
aluminum.
Just 6. He said it wasn't a ton, just 6 big coffee cans. But what metal does that consist of?
And Jeremy,
He said, yeah, lead.
Okay, why are you as a fellow melter? Okay,
A fellow forger.
Why are you melting? What do you melt for? Like, do you use it for projects? Do you
What
use
are you
it
use your lead for?
Do you increase the value by taking it to the recycling company? Because that's what I do. What do you forge for or foundry? What do you use your foundry for? Like, what purpose does it serve? Because your boy Infantry, look, man, I've got videos coming out here for you guys on metal melting and copper melting and taking your shell casings and melting them down into brass bars, which gets you money.
I make my own fishing weights.
That's pretty cool. That's a good idea. See, I haven't gotten into anything other than aluminum, and I've been saving up copper and spent shell casings, which, as we all know, spent shell casings are made out of brass. Brass is a valuable metal. You get yourself a bar, an ingot of pure brass, and you take that to the recycling company, you go make some money. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I've always done. For me, it's taking a soda can that you're going to get literally like pennies on the dollar because there's so much waste in soda cans. If you ever melted soda cans, you know what I'm talking about. But you come with a solid aluminum bar that weighs like 2 pounds, you're going to get $1 per pound because it's pure, it's clean. It's not
doesn't have
all that waste. Like 80%, I would say a good 70 to 80% of soda cans is wasted when you melt it. And if any of you ever melted, you know what I'm talking about because you slag and you slag and you slag and you slag. It's a lot. And you only get a little tiny bit of aluminum. So that's why I do it. I've always saved aluminum cans. I used to take them to recycle place and I buy Christmas gifts with them every year. Having a foundry enables me to melt them down and bring more value to them. But I also have, if I want aluminum for projects, I've got it. If I want, copper for projects, I've got it. It doesn't hurt. It's like a savings account. We're going to drink the soda anyway. We're going to have the cans anyway. You can either keep them in their can form or
recycle them.
Melt them down and spend a day doing something. So that's just how I look at it. Miss Producer, how many we got in the chat?
5 watching now. I
Still
think
5.
3 actively watching, probably 2 listening. Jeremy says I tie my own crappie jigs and make my own bass baits.
That's cool.
Send us some of your bass baits, maybe.
Yeah.
He says I make my own fishing baits. Hey, that could be your next business, bud.
Not even business. Just if you send it to me,
T-Rex fishing baits.
Right? T-Rex fishing baits. If you send it to me, I probably wouldn't even fish with it.
Jeremy says we'll do.
I'll probably just put it away. Have
T-Rex baits.
Coyote
says I just made it home. I'm gonna call it T-Rex fishing baits. That's what it's gonna be. Dinosaur fishing baits. Rawr. You better fish with it and send in if I send it. Absolutely. No, definitely. We would absolutely fish with it. We would absolutely fish with it. We would do a video on it. We would do everything.
Well, then you got to do me this then. You got to send me one to fish and one to save as a souvenir or whatever you want to call it. I'm a big person on things like that, like not novelty type crap, but sentimental, I guess you could call it. I don't know what you would call that. But yeah,
memorable.
If you sent me something, send me 2.
We're good.
One that I could screw up and one that I could say, hey man, my buddy sent me this. Much love. I appreciate it. One
for the wall, one for the water.
But I'll fish the hell out of it. I really will. I'll fish the hell out of it. That'll be one of them lures where you see my ass get a snag. I'll go swimming for it. I'm not letting this lure go. I'm going to go get it. But there's an alligator. I don't care. I gotta go get it. I can't leave it in there. Well, yeah, anything you guys send to me. Don't send me just one. If you want me to use it. If you want me to cherish it, send me one.
Jeremy says I'll have to get my bass jigs mold out and make a couple. Hey, we got bass. I've caught him.
You know, we got bass for sure.
Coyote says set beaver traps today. Cook a 21-pound turkey tomorrow.
Coyote, you never got back to me, bro. I don't know if you were off.
He didn't get the
or not.
beaver, but he set the traps.
No, I know. Can you mail me beaver meat if I give you the shipping and handling? If you get a beaver on this set, I'll give you the money to overnight it or whatever we got to do to guarantee it's fresh. With a recipe. Yes, and a recipe. I don't know how the hell to cook no beaver. Can we do that? I will, and I'll make a video out of it. Hell, I'll even live stream the cooking. I'll take the phone. It won't be like this, but I'll take the phone in the kitchen and we'll live stream it. You know, but I don't have beaver here to where I could do that. If I do, I don't know if I do or where to find them or if I can trap them. I don't know any of that, but I would like to try it. I hear beaver's really good. And don't forget, if you get a beaver on this set, you better mount one for me in a really like messed up position. Like I want you to give my kids nightmares type of position with the beaver. Maybe with like a biting through a piece of wood. I don't know. But I really would like to try beaver meat. I'm trying the first one, but the second one I can try, but I'm not sure if I can. I'm confused. So you're not sure if you can send it? You're in the States. Here's the thing. My brother sent me a care package that was in, if you get one of them styro coolers and you put a whole bunch of freezy packs in styro coolers and you put the meat inside of that and then just wrap it like a package and send it, I don't think you'll have any issues. Like I don't. If they ask you what you're sending, tell me send a fucking ice cream or something like that. But I honestly, I don't think you, because look, Butcher Block delivers to your house and these other companies send meat. You're not sending alcohol. You're not sending drugs unless you want to send something through the mail or anything like that. Guys, I'm so funny, ain't I? Anyways, beaver meat, I don't think you should have a problem with, because you can send me steaks, you can send me pork chops, you can send me chicken, and I'll pay for the shipping.
Look at Omaha Steaks.
Omaha Steak, that's the other one I was trying to think. Omaha Steak's another one. So we can send meat through the mail. I want to try it. I want to try it. Please, somebody send me some beaver. And here's the thing, though. You got to send a recipe card with the beaver. You can't just send me no beaver and go, here, infantry, eat it. You know, that's like going to a strip club and saying, here, infantry, eat the beaver. No, you got to have a recipe to go with it. You can't just do that to me. You'll be like, yeah, you got to have some rosemary, some thyme, lots of garlic. Do I need to put it in a slow cooker? Do I put it on a barbecue grill? Do I put it in a smoker? What is the best way to cook this animal? Because I have never had it, but I am dying to try it. I'll be happy to try it. Like I said, we'll live stream it from the kitchen. And if I vomit, it's on you.
I don't know how to mount. I don't know how to do mounts, but I mount two-legged beavers, says Coyote. I never tried eating beaver.
Ooh, Coyote?
Yes, that's what he said.
Dude, you gotta try
And Jeremy says, that's nothing like going to the strip club.
it. Well, every time I go to the strip club, I'm beaver hunting. I usually catch one, too.
Or two.
Or two.
Three.
Or three. Depends on the night. Remember, your boy's been a DJ a long time. And the fact that I'm blind, when I go into the strip club, I'm not 100% blind, so I I use it to my advantage. You don't ever want to go to strip club with your boy unless if you get embarrassed, don't go with me.
Coyote says, but I'm gonna put my first
No.
beaver on the Traeger smoker.
Hey, do it. Do it.
Smoked beaver.
But what? Listen, Coyote.
That's the best kind of beaver. Smoked beaver.
Here's what I'm thinking. Okay, and I'm a really good cook, and I'm not tooting my own horn. I promise you, I'm a really good cook. Try this. I'm thinking beaver would be something. They have a seasoning called mojo, M-O-J-O, mojo, however you want to say it. Okay, it's
depending
made
on how white you are.
Yeah, it depends on how white you are. It's made by a company called B-A-J-A
Baja.
or Bahia.
No,
B-A-J-I-A.
No, it's B-A-D-I-A. Badia.
Or Badia. That's it. Badia. B-A-D-I-A. You get it Publix, Walmart, anywhere. Badia. They make garlic. They make all kinds of seasoning. You want to get the barbecue sauce. It's called Spanish barbecue sauce called Mojo Creole. It is Spanish barbecue sauce. Okay? Put that, marinate it for 24 hours in that. It's going to give you a zesty citrus type flavor. Because I think that would go good, being that it's a water animal. I'm kind of thinking of it maybe like
Coyote
a pork.
says he can't do spice at all.
It's not spice. I will not. No.
Marinade.
There's no spice. There's no heat at all. This is sheerly citrus, Spanish type flavor. And the only reason I'm thinking this is because I'm thinking maybe beaver to be kind of like pork, like a lean type of meat like that. And mojo goes great with pork. But you will marinate it for 24 hours, take it out, pat it dry, season it, which you could use like adobo, which is another Spanish seasoning, or complete seasoning is the English word, but on the bottle it says sazón completa. I know I'm
Coyote says no Spanish here.
No, you got to try this, dude.
We'll give you we'll send you the recipe.
Yeah, I'll call you. If you don't have this where you live, bro, I'll send it to you. It is worth you trying. I will send you the mojo creole. I will send you the sazón completa and the adobo. I'm sure you have garlic. That's the only other thing that you're going to need.
Coyote says, I'm Southern. I do smoker and barbecue.
I understand.
You can do that cooking.
You're going
with these
to
flavors.
do your smoker barbecue. You're just going to incorporate what I'm going to send you. Okay? If you're willing to try it, I'm going to send it to you. I promise you. Because you're going to love it. And your wife is going to love it.
South Florida care package.
All right? It's a care package. This is stuff like, you know how you go like to another country and you try things and you're trying things that you can only try in that country? Well, this is like stuff telling you that unless you go to South Florida, where I'm from, you will not know this. You will not get this unless you go there. Where I'm from, sazón and adobo and mojo are staples on every freaking meal, dinner table, everywhere down there. You put it in rice, you put it in everything, and there's more to it. You have sazón con ochote, you have sazón with no ochote. You have, there's different Spanish blends, there's different companies. What I'm telling you, what I would do on my beaver with a smoker that you have, I would take my beaver and I would put it in the mojo in the fridge for 24 hours. Then an hour before, maybe 45 minutes, depending on how hot it is where you live, take the beaver out, pat dry, set it on the counter, let it come to room temp. Once it's at room temp, season. Once you have it seasoned, put on a trigger and go to town.
Jeremy says, put on some Tony Sacheries on it.
Tony Chironis. Hey, I love Tony Chironis, bro. That right there is the secret recipe. Every major holiday.
No, every Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving and Christmas. Religiously, I have to make 1 to 3 turkeys, depending on the holiday and who's coming. And I deep fry these turkeys in peanut oil and inject it with Creole butter. And what do you think I put on the outside?
Tony
Chironi's. Tony Chironi's has been on my turkeys for at least, I've been with you 20 years? No.
23 years we've been together.
We've been together, but it's gone back further than that.
So like 30 years?
A lot, since the creation of Tony Chironi. All right? I've been using Tony Chironi's on my turkeys for holidays. You can guarantee if I come to your house for Thanksgiving and we celebrate Thanksgiving, I will have the deep fryer, the peanut oil, and the turkey. Even if I come to your house.
Coyote says, I have a special barbecue rub. I can't do strange things missing 6 foot of intestines. I have to be careful what I eat.
Well, I'm gonna listen. What I'll do is I'll send you a care package, and you try
Test it out.
That's all I can tell you. And it's not coyote. There's no spicy to it. It's no spicy. It's a citrus, like lime,
garlic, citrus,
like sour orange type of. I promise you're gonna like it. I would not give you something that would mess you up. Now, Tactical Tech. I just found out Tactical Tech's a hot sauce guy like me.
Jeremy says, I put Tony Chachere's on every meal. Laugh out loud. Kind of like Frank's Red Hot.
That's like Frank's Red Hot. I put that boop on everything.
Yeah, no. Tony Chachere's is really good. We have a big giant 3 cans of it.
Yeah,
in the
I have
house,
like the big can.
but like 2
Tony
or 3 in the
Chironi's.
house. With the Creole butter.
With the Creole butter
else.
and the injector juice. Yeah, it's a big thing in my house. So I guess next week we're going to talk about cast iron and doing some cooking. I'm wondering, maybe we should cook something and do live stream from the kitchen.
We'll see.
But we'll see.
Right, it says no fried foods, no onion, no tomatoes, and there is a long list of what I can't have. Well, I think half of
okay, there's no tomatoes in it.
There's a lot of onion, I think.
There might be onion in it, but it's liquid. It's not like you're eating the
powdered
onion.
Jeremy says do it.
I'm telling you, Kyle, do it, dude.
He's talking about the kitchen.
Oh, the kitchen cook?
Cooking.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I think that'll be
It could
fun.
be the grill, if not the kitchen.
Or maybe, I don't know how far we'll reach on the Wi-Fi, but I have a fire pit out back.
Well, we have the grill right here by the door.
No, but that's not good for cast iron. I mean, I could do it, but for that, I could do the oven. I mean, we could do a lot of things. Maybe I'll make some firecracker cornbread. That's one of my favorite things.
That would be fun.
I haven't made firecracker cornbread in a long time. That's one, coyote, you can't eat, bro. My firecracker cornbread, that's a man's cornbread right there. And when I say man's cornbread, I put men on their knees with my cornbread. My wife loves it. My kids, they're learning to love it. It's a combination of sweet corn and that sweet butter flavor, and I'm gonna burn the shit out of you with some hot salt, with some peppers.
Coyote says allergic to onions and tomatoes.
Oh, so you can't have anything that has onion in it. So no marinades that have onion in it. No, none of that. Oh, Christ, dude. I'm going to have to make something for you. I'm going to write down my notebook. You know why I'm going to write down my notebook? Because when I write things down in my notebook.
When you drink, you don't forget?
No. It's not even drinking. It's when I write things down in my notebook, they come to fruition, whatever the hell you want to call it. Ready for this?
Coyote says yes.
Anybody steals this, I'm going to be hella pissed. I don't know if you're going to be able to read this or my handwriting. Oh, this way, infantry. Closer. Coyote seasoning. I am going to create. What can you not? You can't have onion.
No onion, no tomato so far.
No onion.
No spice.
Tomato. And heat. Anything else you cannot have. So no
Well, you
spicy.
said there was a long list, so we
No,
might
but I
that
mean-
might have to be a whole nother like.
Just in general. So no onion. You get call. We'll call. I'm gonna call you on this. I'm gonna create this for you, bro. I'm gonna make a seasoning that's gonna blow your underwear right off you through your clothes, and you're gonna go on to the bear. That's how good this season is gonna be.
No nuts.
There won't be nuts in it. It's seasoning. I'm gonna make a seasoning for you. So I won't use nuts. I won't make it spicy. Can you have pepper, like black pepper? Is black pepper okay? I'm telling you, when you have a blind man cook for you, or a blind any person cook for you, or create food for you, you don't understand. And you never will, unless you have a blind person make food for you. Ask my wife that if in 23 years we've been together, there's been more than 2 times in our entire life that I've ever had to go get pizza because I screwed up a dinner. Other than that, every meal has been perfect, on point, on time. Everything is
Coyote
warm.
says there's several spices I can't have, but don't remember the names.
Okay. Well, we'll get together on the phone. I have a notebook here, and then we're gonna do this because I'm gonna make coyote season. You know, never know. Maybe coyote, you and I can market it and split the money. It's down the road to become a big ass company. But I'm gonna make a product, and I'm gonna call it coyote season, and it's gonna be a season for you, my friend. I'm going to dial it in. I'm going to take what you can't have, and I'm going to take what I want you to have, and I'm going to mix it together, and I'm going to make a Molotov cocktail that's going to explode in your mouth, and just like you're going to earn for more. You're going to swear there's cocaine in it because you're going to want more.
Coyote says I know how to cook really good, but hurt so much I don't do it anymore.
Oh,
We'll take care of
I
that.
got
we'll
you,
help
bro.
you out.
I
We'll
got
make
you, bro.
all work.
I'm telling you, bro.
A million miles away, but we can do
when,
what we
and you
can.
see, as I keep saying, when, not if, when I come out to visit you, I will barbecue on your own barbecue grill for you.
On your own Traeger.
Okay, I will take your Traeger and I will cook for you, bro. It's the least I can do. And I tell everybody that. I just never, when I'm out there, never get the opportunity because y'all are such awesome, humble hosts, and I don't get the opportunity. But I'll cook for you.
Infantry Outdoors takes over your grill.
Damn right. And shout out to Blind Grilling. Y'all check out that channel. Another amazing channel, Blind Grilling. But I love to cook, man. Like I could do a whole cooking series. I could do a whole thing. My wife will tell you, I cook every day for the family, every night. I love barbecuing. That's one of my hands down favorite things. Not only barbecuing, but smoking.
That's
slow
why we've
smoking.
been together for so long.
Yeah, she don't have to work. She don't have to, when you have a woman that don't have to work, she don't have to cook dinner. All she has to do is take care of the kids and keep the house clean. That's the only thing she's got to do. And obviously her wifely duties, and it has to be good at that.
But I do work.
That's a pretty good life, if you ask me. And that's the life I provided for my wife for 20 years, 23 years, But that's me. Everybody's different. Not to mention, I love to cook. And I like to bake. And I like to make things. Like one of my favorite things with my son, Logan, is making churros. And I don't know if you're too white or you never had one. Churros is basically a cinnamon stick, a cinnamon sugar stick. And they're so good. Oh my God. I could do a whole food porn segment on churros. Well, my son, he calls them churro dogs. Dad, gotta get a churro dog, Dad. Because I took him to Sam's Club. And when you go to Sam's Club, y'all got a Sam's Club by you should get a churro at the little concession stand.
Pre-COVID.
They're this freaking big. They're bigger than my son. And they're like $1. That's a good thing about churros. Non-expensive. He loved the churros. So now Daddy, at home, I learned how to make churros. Him and I made churros one day, and we had a good time, and everybody was happy. Doesn't cost nothing to make. I mean, you gotta get some cinnamon sticks, some water,
Some flour.
some flour, some sugar, a deep fryer, and you're good. And a piping bag. You gotta have a piping bag. That's
with the
key.
shape of the churros.
Yeah. You can make them any shape you want, but traditionally, the churro comes out of the piping bag like your Play-Doh used to come out of the
Almost like a
machine
star shape.
when you squeezed it. It come out like
Has a special mold.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. If you play with Play-Doh, and everybody,
Or
here
if
plays
you've
with
eaten
Play-Doh.
churros.
Or if you had churros.
Jeremy said he's eating some of his grilled pork chops he grilled tonight, and he had a porterhouse steak earlier.
I'm over here eating peanuts and pecans. And this man's eating pork chops.
And
Thanks,
had a
Jared.
porterhouse earlier.
And thanks, Jared. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. Love you too, man.
Hashtag hunger envy.
Yeah. Hashtag it's everything's closed in my country where I live in the country. Ain't no opportunity to get no nothing. Hey, wait, is our steak and shake 24 hours?
No.
No.
Midnight.
Son of
And not to mention it's 12:40 in the morning, and it's a drive just to get
listen,
anywhere.
Listen. If you or your business are a late night Lake City food place and you want to sponsor the program, we could talk. Every Friday night, we could bring up your business as long as your business brings food into the studio. we'll even eat the food right here on
Denny's,
camera.
a Waffle House. That's about all we have.
You know,
left.
my brother's hungry.
Coyote says he's having some ramen tonight.
Ramen. Oh, ramen's some good stuff.
Hey, you can do so much with ramen
You can
these
do a
days.
lot with ramen, bro. You get like it depends on
Like
what
there's so
flavor you
much
get.
versatility.
You get the
with
shrimp
ramen.
one. You can pick up like a pound of shrimp and transform that into like 5-star
And eggs, and you could do so much with ramen.
You know what one of my big things is? I'm a big pork fried rice guy. I judge a Chinese restaurant by their pork fried rice. We actually
Or house fried rice.
We went to a
Or
new
special
restaurant
rice.
this week. We went to it's called China One, and it's here locally. And I looked at the wife and the kids and like, hey, we're gonna try the Chinese place. And the kids are like, oh, Dad, I want this, and Dad, I want that. I'm like, no, we're getting rice. But Dad, I want this, and Dad, I want it. No, we've never eaten here before. We're only buying the rice and maybe an egg roll. So we did. We bought a big quarter egg. My son is like, but Dad, I really want the wonton soup, Dad. All right, well, we'll try the wonton soup too. That's fine. I'm a believer in whatever Chinese place you go to. If the rice sucks, don't ever come back again. If the rice sucks, the rest of that food on that menu gonna suck. I'm a very firm.
Coyote says I have a Japanese wife.
And
She's
prove it.
good with ramen. I know you're great then. You're
then you're
golden.
good. Then you don't even need to listen
With
to the rest of my
the
conversation.
pork belly and the pork fat.
I
and
am
the
a
chives,
pork fried
you're
rice
good.
junkie. I am a special house rice. Now, if you don't know the difference between pork fried rice and special house rice has the pork, the chicken, the shrimp, everything, onions, egg, the little teeny tiny corn on the cobs. Everything is in a house special rice, and it usually is the same price as pork fried rice, or maybe it's $1 to $2 more. Which family spend $1 to $2 more? It's so worth it, especially if you like shrimp. All right. Now, if the shrimp sucks, do not eat at the place anymore. If you can't,
the rice is not,
and this also applies to Caribbean restaurants. Okay. And in my case, and in my experience, Jamaican and Trinidadian restaurants, Spanish restaurants, Cuban, Honduras, Puerto Rican restaurants, if you order black beans and rice and it sucks, don't eat there. If you go to a Jamaican restaurant and you order the peas and rice and it sucks, plain I'm talking about, with no topping, if it sucks, don't eat there. The rice will set the pace for everything else in that food chain. Did you put the air down? You're about to break that. See, this is why I'm buying wireless headphones. Why I have them coming. The producer about to rip her headphones right out the dang thing. But yeah, I'm a firm believer in that. If the rice is good, then try other things. Because if you can't make rice and you can't make it good, then how the hell you gonna cook anything else? How the hell you gonna make my Szechuan pork or beef, or my kids mugu gai pan? Or I mean, if the rice sucks, rice ain't nothing but boil some damn water, or in their case, boil the rice and then fry it in the pan with sesame oil and the stuff that goes into it. Come on, bro. Come on. With that said, I'm gonna reset the clock here, guys, real quick before we wrap things up. I'm gonna run for our final and last commercial break of the night. So thank you so much for sticking and staying with us. We really do appreciate y'all being here, and don't forget to do this as we go to our commercial break. Tonight's Infantry Outdoors live stream is brought to you in part by Silver Connections Group, full digital marketing agency. Improve your social media standings. Boost your Google rankings. Get a website for yourself or your business. Contact them today at silverconnectionsmobile.com. Water purification products. Pure water at your fingertips. Fully licensed and insured. Products, service, and full installation. Shop today at waterpurificationproducts.com. And lots coming down the pipeline from us here at Infantry Outdoors. As you see the new studio, I'm about 98% done. Got 2% more to go with the new studio. And then I'm going to give you guys a studio tour. All right. If you want to set up a home studio, this is something I am a professional at. And if you need assistance, feel free to reach us. And again, anything pertaining to the program, advertising, marketing, anything like that. You have any comments, questions, or concerns, write to us at infantryoutdoors@yahoo.com. So, yeah.
Jeremy
guys,
says that was cool.
Thanks, Jeremy. I've been working hard, man. I've literally, I've locked my wife and kids away for the last 3 weeks. I have ordered new computers. I have installed new cameras. You've got multiple views now. So we can go over to this view, which is over here. Thumbs up to Jeremy. And you can still stay in my little world, or we can come over to this camera. You know, I bought a stream deck. I've got a stream computer, dedicated stream computer. Most of it's wireless. I've got a brand new mixing console. So a lot of cool things that are coming out. This camera that you're looking at through me at is a brand new camera that I acquired through Walmart. Really good camera. It's got a light built into
Razor.
it. The what?
The Kaio Razor.
Kaio Razor, yeah. And then this one over here is my Logitech.
Or the Razer Kaio.
Or the Razer Kaio, yeah. So, and the reason that I have two different brand, if you guys are ever thinking about doing a home studio, make sure that you buy two different web cameras. Don't buy the same brand, make, and model if you're going to do multiple cameras. If you're going to buy, say we want to use Logitech, which is this one over here. If I want to stay with Logitech, this one, I don't know what the numbers are, but we'll just say it's the AB123. Then this camera over here has to be the AB124. If it's the AB123, just like this one is the AB123, the software won't be able to understand that there's two different cameras. So always buy two different cameras. Or two different brands you could do as well, like I did with this one here, which is a Walmart, and this one is a Logitech. Okay? The reason for that is your capture card has to understand that there are two different cameras. There are two different separate capture devices. But again, if you guys need help set up your home studios, you can always reach out to me.
Jeremy says, nice. I just stream off my phone. I've looked into getting a Logitech camera.
Dude, I think we paid $60 for this one.
The Razer?
For this one right here, I think I paid $65.
Oh, no, the new one.
This one shoots 1080p, full 1080p. This was the first one that we had that we were very happy with. I believe we picked it up at Walmart. Now, this one I did pick up at Walmart. It was the only reason I bought this, and I don't even think the producer knows that I pay like $70 or $80 for that one.
I know.
But I had no choice because it was the only one that the sorry Lake City Walmart has. I hate Lake City Walmart.
They had other options, but this was
No,
the
they
only
didn't have
option.
any options. Honest to God, when me and my son went in there, this was the only freaking webcam they sold. Now I could have ordered it. Yes, you could have went online and bought one, but I
it's
needed
worth
it.
I like the ring light.
I needed it for that Friday. Plus, this one has a ring light. Now watch this. Let me show you something. Hopefully, I don't screw everything up too bad. Ready? Watch this. If I turn, watch my forehead. See how bright my forehead is? Wait, let me move my big hand out of the way. Ready? And watch. Look, I can dim or turn off the light, or I can bring it back up, which I think is pretty neat.
Now you just like totally messed up. Like you're getting part of the wall now.
There we go.
No more.
I don't have it on my screen.
I
Wait
do.
for it to catch up on your screen.
Okay, you're good now.
Yeah, I know I'm good. I'm good like that. So, with 9 minutes coming up on...
It says on my community page, I asked if I should do another live stream, and no one answered me, and so no live stream. Kyle,
All right,
always
Kyle.
do a live stream.
Listen, screw the community page.
If you play it, they will
And I don't
come.
mean that in a wrong way, and I don't mean that negatively against any of you guys out there. Screw the community page. I don't get results off of it.
If you
I don't
stream
even
it,
know
they
if any
will
of you
come.
guys even see my posts on my community. I know that you see what I post for videos, but when I post a post, I don't think anybody sees it. I post it just as I hope to God somebody sees it. But honestly, my feelings on it are I don't know. I don't think people see my posts. So I don't worry too much about that. Brother, if you want to live stream, do it. The
They're
hell
going
with
to watch
everybody.
in the replay. They're going to watch live. They're
Right.
going to watch sometime.
Right. Irregardless if I'm here today and if I'm not here today, I'll be with you tomorrow on the replay. Just like it's been said in this chat tonight. Hey, dude, I'll hit you on the replay tomorrow. Great, bro. I appreciate that. But don't not live stream. Don't not create content. Don't not do what you want to do, bro.
If you stream it, they will come.
If you stream it, they will come. Look, I started out, we had 2 people in here. That was at 10 o'clock. We're pushing 1 a.m., 8 minutes to 1 Eastern Standard Time. Believe it or not, you and Jeremy are the ones keeping me going. So,
but hey, it's
thank
all
you guys.
good.
I love you, man. I really do. I love you guys a lot. I appreciate it. And for those watching on live stream, I love you guys too. I love everybody. I really appreciate all the love and
Jeremy
support.
says I have fun with the streams.
And that's why I do them. It gives us an opportunity to kind of round table as a community and talk about whatever the hell we want to talk about. We could talk about, footy pajamas. We could talk about MREs. We could talk about, I just found 3 boxes of ammo and Walmart actually had some again today. I should have bought some more.
Not at $22 a box.
Yeah, Walmart ammo for 7.62 by 51, boys and girls. Winchester, 150 grain, standard fucking, pardon my language.
Effing.
But $22 a box. Come on. It's getting ridiculous. And I love you guys, and I want to bring you guys gun shooting videos, but damn it, I can't afford the ammo.
Jeremy says this interaction is what I like more than anything.
And that's my favorite part. Honestly, this to me brings me back to radio. I wish I had music. Well, I will. I'm putting together a playlist of background music that is YouTube friendly that I can run in the background of this stream because I cannot function without music. And if any artist watching or listening or that knows me has music I can play on here and you want me to to showcase it, look here. This is how you get a hold of me. Bam. infantryoutdoors@yahoo.com. It has to be. YouTube is not going to penalize me for playing your music. I don't know how you want to categorize that, how you want to classify that, but I'll play your music as long as YouTube don't come after me. I am a DJ who can't play music because I can't figure out how the damn system works. Me and the producer have watched for the last 3 days, different DJs here on YouTube playing top 40 hits, top 10 hits that you hear on your damn radio. And I don't see a penalized. I don't see a copyright. I don't see nothing. Well, what are they doing that I'm not? That's what I need to figure out because I have artists lined up to come on here and play music.
Jeremy says he heard the Remington plant was opened back up.
What is it?
He said he heard the Remington plant was opened back up. Probably closed due to COVID.
I don't know, dude, but the price of the bullets. I bought a box of 22 that I used to pay $20 to $25 for. I don't even know what we paid for it. We paid a lot more than that at the gun show.
We paid $60 for like 150 rounds, I think.
No, not for 22. We bought like 500 rounds of 22. I got a big box.
Yeah, no, I thought it was like, what
But
did
it
we
was
pay
ridiculous.
the 60 for like 3 boxes, or was it 9?
It was ridiculous. Like the prices of ammo is ridiculous. And I have not showed
Kaya,
you.
or Jeremy says no, they actually went bankrupt. Remington.
I bet. Well, I don't know how the hell gun owners or gun dealers or ammo dealers can go bankrupt during this time. I don't know, because people are like, we were in the Walmart today, and you hear the guy on the radio. Yeah, this is Tony in Outdoors. Yeah, I need to pick up for Mr. because he's got 3 weapons.
No, there was 4
Or
bundled.
four rifles to pick up. They should all be bundled together. Boop. Yeah, we've got all 4 rifles here ready for. We'll bring it up to you. Do you understand what I'm saying? Not 1, not 2, not 3. The man bought 4 rifles at Walmart.
No, it wasn't even a man, it was a woman.
Or a woman, whoever the hell it was. They bought 4 rifles. If you're a gun company and you're going bankrupt, you need to take your own gun and shoot yourself with it. Okay? You're stupid if you're going bankrupt during these times. Not only the pandemic, I'm talking about what's also going on in the country with them coming after our Second Amendment rights. Which that's a whole nother live stream that I don't even want to do, because that one will cause issues. I don't like taking sides, people. I just know that on a piece of paper that says
Jeremy
what is given to
says,
me by
even
God,
at that,
should not be messed with
though,
by
I
anybody.
remember buying 550 rounds of 22 for $7.50 prices are stupid crazy, and it's just a bunch of agenda being pushed on me. Yeah,
It is, dude. It is. I mean, I used to buy the 7.77 milk carton of 22 caliber rifle rounds, long rifle. We paid $20, I think it was $25,
At
somewhere
Bass
between
Pro,
there,
yeah.
Bass Pro Shop. I can't find the 7.77 milk carton no more, and if I do, I bet it's like $100. It's ridiculous. The cheapest, most abundant ammunition in the world is 22 caliber rimfire. Why the hell are we paying so much money for it, and why can't you find it? If it's so abundant in the world.
Jeremy says that's going to be more of a private live stream. Laugh out loud.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of taking sides. You know, everybody.
We hate everybody equally.
Yeah, I'm not racist. I'm not political. I hate everybody equally. That's how I look at it.
Blow everything up and
But
start all over.
I do have my beliefs, and my beliefs are my forefathers set on a piece of paper, rights granted to me by, according to that paper, by God. Unless you're God, you cannot infringe on my rights. Last time I checked, nobody I've met to this date is God. Or at least they haven't told me they were. They could have been. So, who are you to say what I can do when God has said I can do this? That's like you telling me, go against the Bible because I tell you to. But God
Jeremy
told me to
says
do this.
exactly.
Exactly. Enough said. I heard the stupidest, dumbest, anti-gun thing today on YouTube. Excuse me. And it wasn't the YouTuber. Excuse me. It wasn't the YouTuber. It was the politician and the reasoning behind banning. Oh, God. That's how stupid it was. It gives me the hiccups. Banning silencer suppressors. Are you ready, boys and girls?
Jeremy says right there with you, bro.
I'm not quoting. I'm going to summarize kind of in my own words. If you want to, you can look this crap up. It's everywhere. We want to ban the use of silencers and or suppressors because it quiets the noise of the firearm, which is a traditional sound known to alert people of gunfire. That proper police activity or calling of the police would not be handled if the use of suppressors were used. This is coming from people that are so stupid that a suppressor in their brain is what you see in the movies. Blink, 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 blink. Anybody that's used a suppressor knows damn good and well that's not what it sounds like. Yes, it does quiet the gun, but you can still hear it. I can still hear it over there. I can still hear it over there. It's a bunch
Jeremy says if they have to wait for the sounds, it's too late.
Exactly. Like Jeremy, what I heard today, I'm going to use the right terminology for the people that made that video, for the people that wrote that the terminology to make this law. I'm now stupider for understanding where you're trying to come from. You're stupid. Your logic is stupid. It's just stupid without going too much into detail. I believe anything that, because we are allowed to bear arms, is available, should be available. I believe that the reason that was put into place is because I want you guys to honestly think about this. It was put into place to protect against enemies, foreign and domestic, to protect against a military takeover. Does anybody on your right mind think you could take the military? The U.S. military? Does anybody in your right mind think all of us combined could take the U.S. military? I don't. And that's why.
Jeremy says you lost brain cells just listening to that.
No, I really did. I got stupider listening to it. But the reality of it is, folks, we can't overtake our military. Our military is the strongest in the world. Our military is scary. But the Second Amendment is there so that us civilians can at least fight, have an attempt to take over our military in the God forbid future that the military tries to take over the country, or wrong people within our country try to take over our country. We're supposed to be able to protect against all enemies, foreign and domestic. So
Jeremy says all enemies.
All, not some, not who the president deems is a threat. All enemies, foreign and domestic. And for you to come to try to take rights given to me by God, that's like saying you're going to take 10 commandments out of the Bible because you don't fucking like them. Well, tough.
They're there for a reason.
Tough. The one thing, as a blind man sitting in front of you that has struggled for 41 years of my life to be equal to you watching on the other side of the screen who doesn't have a disability, that I can tell you that I've watched my country turn into a bunch of wimps.
For lack of a
better word. And I'm not going to use the P word, but the P word is the word that I would select to use. That the U.S. people are becoming peas.
Big old beavers.
Big old beavers. And they're clogging up life with their beaver dams. Okay? Here's a great analogy for you. Your problems in your P way of life, your beaver way of life, is clogging up the American way of life. And if you don't like it, well, I'm sorry you don't feel that way. But that's
Jeremy
life.
says true story.
And that's the American way. That says, and I've been in the radio and TV for over 20 years, freedom of speech. I can say whatever the hell I want to. And if you don't like it, click off. Go somewhere else. That's the freedoms of my country. That's the freedoms I was
Jeremy
drinking.
says beavers everywhere.
And the beavers clog up the flow. Don't they, Jeremy? Don't they, Coyote? Beavers always
Coyote
clog
says
up
they
the
are
flow.
big old hairy beavers.
Maybe we should stop calling them Karens and start calling them beavers. Because you clog up the flow of my river of life. What y'all think of that? If this shit don't go viral, I will be surprised. Y'all should like clip out this portion of my program
Hashtag beavers.
and make it go viral. Hashtag beaver. And y'all clog up the river of my life. So take your beaver somewhere else and get there. I'm gonna blow your ass up, just like we do with beavers. Or I'm gonna send rights trapping to trap your ass in a beaver trap and get you out of the river of my life. Because, damn it,
Jeremy says, I think the word pee is better.
the P, yeah.
And Wright says you have to remove the word hair before eating beavers. Okay, so we prefer the hairless beavers.
Hairless beavers. Well, either way,
Hashtag hairless beavers.
you get where I'm coming from. All right. I actually had to go to my kid's principal as a handicap. I should do a freaking comedy routine. I really should. Because y'all would laugh at some of the shit that goes on in my life. You really would. A blind father had to go to school to talk about bullying. Not talking to the school about bullying, mind you. To talk to the damn principal and the administrator, whatever her title was, and explain to these educators who watch my child for 8 hours a day that there's a thing called an Americans with Disabilities Act. And it is a federal law that no one can screw with. All right. If you're an American, you understand what I'm saying to you. It is a federal law that you can't screw with. But here you are screwing with my handicapped child. Now, I have to educate people. I have to educate them. But what has to be done has to be done. You know? Interesting conversation we've twisted this live stream into, I tell you what.
We got about 3 hours under the belt now.
Well, family, listen, I know I only got two of you really
watching.
hanging out, participating with me, and I love you for it. But we're going to wrap up. So check it out. Next week, we're going to do, I have it in the book, we're going to do cast iron cooking. And we're maybe live streaming from the kitchen. All right?
Jeremy says, get him, Haas.
Jeremy, what do you think? Or Jeremy and Kyle, what would you like me to cook in the cast iron? You want me to do like a Dutch oven dump cake? Do you want me to do like cornbread?
Steak.
I could cook in a the cast iron fry pan, which I cook on that every day. I think I should do like a cornbread or like a dump cake. Something that's going to take a little while. My son's in the military all of a sudden. He's talking in his sleep. Cast iron cooking. All right. Hey, Kyle, if you can send me that beaver meat, we could do that. I'll fry up some beaver meat. Honest to God, if you can I'll pay for the money to get it here. If you can get it to me by next Friday, I will cook beaver meat. Oh, the producer ran out. Should I take her to get steak? Sounds good. 8 years in the Navy, I can turn any conversation into a ditch. Dump cake, yum. All right, so what is it, guys? Do we want to do dump cake?
We could do a dump cake.
We could do a dump cake.
We haven't done a cherry one in a while. We could do
And the thing with dump cake,
what fruit?
or AKA cobbler, okay, as I grew up knowing it. It's one of them things
we could do a dessert and dinner, steak and dessert.
Yeah, we could actually do it's going to be 10 o'clock at night, so it'll be like a one-person meal that me and the producer have to share. But we could do like a steak and dessert if you guys want to see how I do it. I think that would be pretty cool. Or we could just do the cobbler. And the thing with the cobbler, which I think will go over really good, is this is something that you can do in camp. You can do in your house. You can do in your backyard.
Jeremy says we can talk about beavers.
Hey, we can talk about beavers.
That usually ends up being the end of any night, Friday night.
Every Friday night after a few drinks, even my wife's
Beaver
talking.
cake with
Even my
cherry.
wife is talking about beavers.
Hey,
But it's 2021. Gotta love those kind of wives, right?
it's been 2021 for 23 years.
But yeah, Kyle, if there is a way you can send me beaver between now and Friday, I will happily make a recipe and cook it.
Beaver cake with a cherry on top.
Beaver cake with a cherry on top. That's right. And if you take the maraschino cherry juice and just let it run down. I'm gonna get somebody.
Hashtag varsity blues.
Hey, listen, let me tell y'all something. Your boy did the Howard Stern the other night. I don't think he gets worse. All right. On that note, I love y'all. It's 10 after 1. It's time to go. So next week, cast iron cooking, live from the kitchen. We're going to make a cobbler. I don't know what kind of cobbler. I'll pick it at the store, depending on what they got.
Cherry, I think.
Maybe cherry or strawberry or apple.
Cherry or apple.
Something. I'll come up
Hey,
with
we could do blueberry. It's in season now.
Oh, yeah. Blueberries are in season right now. So we maybe do blueberry cobbler. I'll show you guys how I make it. We'll do it in a... I might have to do it in the oven. Just because I don't think the range of the Wi-Fi will reach outside to do it on the campfire pit in the back. But either way,
says good night.
Thank you guys. Be sure to look out this Wednesday. We're going to upload the all-new intro. I need feedback. Please, 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 please. Remember, Wednesdays and Fridays are my days. So if you don't get a noti from YouTube, then hit us up. You know what days they are. But yeah, the new intro, let me know what you guys think. I really need some input. I put a lot of creativity and a lot of thought into it. And hopefully, no copyright. If you don't see it, it's because I got copyright on upload. If I can't upload it without a copyright, it'll be there. So with that said, guys, thank you so much for coming in. As always, we love you a ton, and we appreciate all the support. Remember to hit the thumbs up, subscribe, leave comments down below, write to us at infantryoutdoors.com. Visit the webpage, infantryoutdoors.com. And I'm going to leave you now with this note. You guys have a wonderful night. Thank you so much for coming. God bless y'all, and have a wonderful one. We're gone.
Thank you.